and salt beef in the dwarf's ample beard. By the time they reached Munchausen Manor, Angus had mostly sobered. Nobby and Luciana were to scout forward and reconnaissance, while Moon and Angus were to stay put and keep quiet. But no plan of attack survives a naive barbarian and a drunken dwarf. Moon didn't really understand the concept of heist, and she didn't pick up on any of the cues. She strode forward and took the attention of the guards. All she wanted to do was to give the guard dog some fuss. "Turn around and walk away," said the veteran guard. "You ain't touching the dog. That ain't happening." Nobby was already up and over the fence. Luciana tried her trick of changing her image. She appeared as one of the guards and attempted to walk past the front gate, but her face and her voice stuck out like a sore thumb, and the guard dog barked at the unfamiliar scent. Combat with the guards seemed inevitable. Nobby, now halfway up the manor wall, shook his head in resigned scouse. Oh well, at least it was an adequate distraction. He jimmied his way in through the upper-floor window and entered the manor quietly. But inside the room, a strange smell hung in the air. Nobby had split the party. Outside, the battle had joined proper, but these were no simple caravan guards like Roy the Twice Dead. No, these were veteran mercenaries, and they fought viciously and with discipline. So that, guys, is where we shall start today's game. I'm going to put you onto the map where we left off.
They fought viciously and with what, Alan?
With discipline.
Now you've lost me. What's that?
Okay.
Watching Johnny all the way through your intro there, he was just laughing at each and every name as it came up, like the name of the pub, the name of the place.
Last game.
Dog and lettuce.
Yeah, that was my last game. I was like, I was in the same mode.
Amazing.
I have a natural talent for names. I
liked Roy the Twice Dead. That was good.
yeah, that was really good as well.
Okay, glad you like it, guys. So, I think it's a natural talent for naming things. So, just so you know, Johnny, these guys are going on a heist. They're trying to rob the manor of Mustafa Munchausen, who's a corrupt merchant. They're trying to find evidence of wrongdoing.
Oh, good.
So you're gonna not be in the game to start with, Johnny, and I'll introduce you. Yeah, no, your time will come.
I'm happy to just at the minute, so
cool.
They're good things. So
okay, good stuff. So we will go right back into the turnaround. We're in combat, so we've got Melee at the front gate. We've got Angus and his spiritual weapon, Moon and Luciana fighting with 4 veteran guards, and there are more guards on the route, you think. And Nobby has taken the opportunity to break into the house while you guys are fighting. Angus, before we get started, you have the opportunity to buff, I think, one of your weapons or your armor using your forge. One of your forge abilities.
I'll buff my weapon.
Yeah? You're going to buff your weapon? All right.
Yeah.
So that's... which weapon's this then? So this is the Warhammer, yeah?
This is the Warhammer, yeah. It's especially polished.
So how do we... Dave, what's the best way of converting this into a +1 Warhammer?
Right.
Just drop another one in, is it?
If you go on his weapon in the attacks and spellcasting box, move your mouse over to the right of the weapon name, past the damage, and there's a little cog shows up.
Oh, yeah.
That'll open the weapon up, and then you'll see magic bonus. You can just put a 1 in there, and that'll automatically add it to attack rolls and hits.
Okay, great. Thanks, Dave.
No worries.
So we'll add that in now. So how long does this last? Can you tell me that, Hayden?
Lasts all day, I think.
Does it?
Till my next
Okay,
rest,
cool.
Yeah.
Al,
Cool.
before we get going, do you happen to know what turn this is?
Oh, no, honestly, I don't, Dave.
It's like turn 2.
I thought it
With
was.
combat.
Yeah. It's just for my blade dance. That's all.
Sorry, I'm administration. There's just none of that, Dave. So, right. I could show you my notes if you like. They're I think basically what I'm making my notes about are if someone says something that will give me some advantage knowing this information later on in any game, really. So I've been collecting some notes on Big D here and on Hayden. Things I don't like, things it's just gone down in the book, really. So that's the only notes I do tend to take.
Do you know
I'm
as
sorry,
well?
it wasn't a joke.
You can put like a turn counter into the initiative order if you want as well.
Okay, yeah. How do
That was
we?
not a respectful laugh, Alan.
Actually, it does say here that the count is on turn 5, but you weren't in combat.
No.
That
Count.
Oh, okay,
that count is the number of things in the turn
Number of
order.
Okay. So how do you add? Do you add a? Is it custom item, Dave?
Yes. If you add a custom item and then you can call it turn, and you can go into there's a menu for that particular custom item, and you can put +1 in one of the boxes. I can't see it myself, so hang on.
Okay, so we're saying it's top of turn 3 is what we're saying, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And is there a way of getting it to add a... Oops, that didn't work. Anyway, well, that'll do for now. So we're going to go right back to the top of the round. Angus, you have initiative. Can everyone else see the turn order?
Yep.
Or do I need to re-add them? Everyone else can see it. Great. Okay. So top of the round is Angus Firebeard. It is you to start whenever you're...
Will do. I'll just get the count feet up. I'm going to attack. Swing a hammer at the guard. I've got advantage on because of Luciana and the hammer. Is that right? Or do they need to be right behind him?
No, you're absolutely right. So the hammer,
Yep.
you get advantage on this guard here, yeah?
Yep. So that's the hammer, yeah?
Okay.
It's a spiritual weapon.
Okay, now let's have a look.
No, the hammer doesn't hit. And then attack from Angus. Probably not with advantage because there's nobody behind him, is there? So, normal. And then it's going to swing at the guard, but that one's just hit it.
Yes, that's definitely a hit.
Left him bludgeoning on him.
Okay, just one sec. Getting some pinging in another group, so...
That's me.
Yeah. Cool. +1. Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, right. So that's a hit. He doesn't get any dodges or anything like that, so it's not that kind of game. So we've got 11 damage on this guy, right? So which one? Is this the same? Is this the same guy you tag teaming against? Is that one? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll do 11 damage to him. So okay. Hey, is that your go, Angus? Would you like to move or use bonus action?
That's my turn. My bonus action was my hammer. So.
Okay, that's your turn. So we're going to go next to Nobby, the house elf. Nobby, I would like you to make a perception roll at the start of your turn. So I think you're at disadvantage because it's dim. It's pitch black, but you've got dark vision, so it's dim light. So I think you're at disadvantage to perception rolls. So if you make me a test disadvantage for perception, please. Okay. So yeah, you don't see anything. Nothing catches your attention. There's just there's something very weird about this house. It looks perfectly decent on the outside for the most part, but inside it just looks dilapidated, and there's a funny smell in the air. What are you doing, Robbie?
All right, so I've sort of just poked my head out through the door, but I haven't searched the room yet, so I'd like to just search the room.
Okay. So
traps and treasure.
Okay, so I think this would be an investigation, and I believe this would be at disadvantage as well because it's dark, unless you want to get a light out of some variety. So can I have an investigation roll, please, at disadvantage? Okay, Excuse me, I'm just going to sneeze.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Right. So you start to look around the room, and you can't find much of value as you're looking around. It looks just like broken furniture. There's a mucky mattress that you see, heavily stained. You see old containers and bowls and cups that might have contained food and drink. But as you search, suddenly there's a smell that gets more and more potent, and you start to recognise it as you get closer to one of the corners of the room, and you recognise it that it's a smell of goblin. So, and you find as you're searching around, it's in this corner. There's a quite a fat goblin with like meaty upper arms and podgy thighs and like a little pot belly and quite large breasts and like sagging jowls. And there's a little kind of bronze circlet around its head. So yeah, as you search, that's what you find, and that will be your go, unless you want to say anything or anything else.
Is the goblin alive?
It's very much alive, and it sees you. It shrieks. Do you speak Goblin?
Yes, I believe I do.
Do you?
Yes, hang on. Hang on.
Let me just get into my Goblin accent. It's just I need a keyword.
Yeah, language is common, Elvish, and Goblin.
Oh wow, that's surprising. So I'm going to go. So the Goblin speaks. It seems a higher pitch voice than the ones I'm used to, and it says, "Get out! Get out! Get out!" It's just screaming in fear at you, and you see the Goblin reaching for a weapon. So Nobby, that's your go. Unless also is you say there's anything you want to use for your bonus action, that you've used your action, which is searching. You've got a bonus, I think, or speech, if there's anything you want to do.
Let's see. Hey, Goblin, what's you doing here?
Speaking in Goblin. So you're talking.
Goblin.
Okay, so the Goblin is utterly fearful. Doesn't really respond to you as even though you're speaking its language. It's absolutely terrified, and it's in kind of a hostile mode at the moment. Are you trying to calm it down? I'd like to
calm down, Goblin.
I'd like you to make a persuasion test at disadvantage, please. Okay, so your words, if anything, it just seems to drive the goblin into more of an angry rage, a scared rage. Yeah, maybe it's your Scouse accent. You have to talk in a certain way if you want to speak goblin. There's all sorts of nuance.
Different regions have different goblin accents, didn't they? Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, so that's your talk and your action. Did you have anything you want to do for your bonus action, Tom? Or is that
I'm just trying to think.
got a few options as rogue, but I forget exactly.
You can dash. You can hide. You can, I think, dodge.
Dodge, disengage, or something.
Yeah, you've got more options with your bonus than most folk do.
Yeah.
Hold it for dodge.
You can have a look if you want, mate. Or
no, I'm good. That's actually no. I'm going to dash.
Okay.
Back towards the door. Oh, the window. What's the movement for dash? Is it a full movement or?
It's a full move. So you came in, I think, through the left window.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you'd be just shy of the window, but you can get most of the way there.
Yeah, something like that. Cool.
Okay. So after Nobby, it's Luciana Ruff.
I am with a graceful, spinny, pirouette maneuver. I'm going to slash with my main scimitar across this prick south of me.
So hold on a sec. I'm just having a little trouble. I don't see any more lighting or anything. It just all seems a bit dim. It's in token layer, so it's in the right layer. It was fine before when I've come off of the other map and come back into this one.
You put your lighting on the token layer?
No, my lighting's on the lighting layer,
All
but
right.
I'm saying I'm on the token layer, so I don't understand why it's gone all kind of dark.
I can't see a bloody thing.
Are
It's
you-
black.
Yeah, we'll start you not on the map, mate. I'll put you on I'll make a heresy cam for you to watch what's going on.
Cool.
But yeah, the minute you're not on the map, so that's why you can't see.
It's okay.
Trying to work
you,
out why it's
Are you
gone wrong.
selecting one of the tokens?
No, unless I was selecting Nobby. Maybe that's why.
Because the
Maybe
map
that's-
looks fine
yeah,
to
yeah.
me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sometimes it goes
Oh.
into like, you can do the
I'll try
vision.
refresh.
You can do like the vision mode, can't you, where you can see what a token can see. Sometimes it'll,
Yeah.
if you switch maps, it'll think you're trying to do that on a different map and it gets confused.
Sure, I'll just refresh it. That'll probably sort it. No, I can't see anything. Oh no, there we go. Right. Okay, that's better. That seems to have done it. Right. So where are we? So after Nobby, it's Luciana.
Yep.
And I'll make a heresy cam for Johnny.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
21 on this chap south of me.
Just one moment. I have to make a character in everyone's journey. How do you do it for heresy cam, Dave? Do you? I want to let Dave. Token Town, yeah.
Yeah, put token down, put line of sight all that on it, and put just view below by everybody, or just Johnny if you just want it to be Johnny. So it's just you just make a normal token and put lighting on full, daylight mode on it, but you can see whatever, or put dynamic light mode and you can see about what's on the map.
Honestly, it's okay. I don't want to interrupt the game, but for the next time, like maybe. So.
You could always just put my character useful by Johnny, and if you want to see from my eyes, I've got no to hide, so I don't mind. That's an easiest option.
Okay. No, we'll do it that way then. That's a good idea. So if I put Rise Law. No, don't delete it. What are you doing? Sorry, Hayden, I nearly deleted your character. Okay. Hey, how about now, Johnny? Can you see through?
Perfect. Yeah, I can see stuff now. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, I'll delete the Spirit of Roy, who I was going to add in.
Spirit of Roy.
Spirit of Roy.
Twice dead.
Twice dead.
Oh, twice dead.
But back as a ghost, that's thrice.
Okay.
Twice the afterlife on that guy.
So, Luciana, it's your turn. You're surrounded by guards. You've taken a bit of damage already. What are you doing?
I have rolled a 21 to hit the chap south of me.
Okay, so that's a hit.
7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And is he still standing?
Oh yes, these guys are heavily armoured, fighting as a unit. You're not seeming to land very telling blows, but you're hurting him. But
In that case,
it's not like fighting goblins, Dave.
No. I shall continue my graceful pirouette, and the offhand scimitar will come round and miss him wildly at a guess with an 11.
Yeah, that's the miss.
That's me.
Okay. Just one moment.
Because if I move out of there, I'm going to get hit by a load of cunts.
Okay. So, Luciana, you've had your go. Moon, it's your go. What are you doing?
I shall continue to pummel on this one, screaming at him that he should have let me stroke the dog. And I will be using my Great Weapon Master attacks on him.
Okay.
It's 5 to hit. Oh, bloody hell.
I think you'll be at advantage as well, won't you? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely over 27 plus 27 plus minus 5.
Okay, so roll damage against the guard.
Hang on, that is minus something. Yeah, that should have added plus 10 to that from the Great
Yes, that's
Weapon
20,
Master.
yeah, no worries. That's 21, 23, are we saying?
Correct.
So 23. Okay. So you land a telling blow on this veteran guard. You score through his kind of splint mail, and you see blood dripping from a wound, and he takes a step back, and you can see fear on his eyes. What else are you doing, Moon? Anything?
No, that's it, because I
That's
didn't
okay.
kill anyone, so I don't get a bonus.
Okay. So it's now time for the guards to go. So this guard here at the top left is going to attack Angus.
Yeah.
He's going to attack you
AC
twice.
20 now. AC 20 while I haven't got my other buff on.
AC what? Sorry.
20.
Oh, I'm miles off. So these guys get plus 5 to hit, but I'm nowhere near on that. So this guy whiffs his attacks. This one here is going to attack you as well. Again, he attacks twice with a longsword.
Okay.
So we've got one at 24. Is that enough?
Yeah, 24 is enough.
24 and a longsword. Let's have a look. Is that D10? Is it?
Is it D10 or D8? Single
I'm
handed
D8.
D8.
I'm having D8. Is it? Yeah, D8
D10
damage.
is used two-handed.
Understood. So he does
Oh,
one
that was
damage.
lucky.
One damage to you, Angus.
Phew.
This guard is going to attack Moon.
Has he got a
twice.
strength?
Sorry?
Silly question. Has he got a strength bonus?
Oh yes, thank you. Yeah, of course he does. He does have a bonus to damage. Of course he does. Thanks, Big D. So let me just double check that. Yeah, everything pretty much gets damaged.
Otherwise,
doesn't it?
he's a bit of a
So,
weak-ass guard, isn't he?
it actually is. It does say. Here we go. Melee weapon attack longsword D10 plus 3.
He's actually a wizard.
Yeah, so it's actually does 4 damage to you, Angus.
Okay.
Can you update your hit point total? For me,
Yeah,
please?
I'm just doing it on that little box at the top. You know, the little round box. I've done it now.
Okay. I mean, if you do it on your character sheet, it's linked to the hit points. So,
Okay.
but anyway, it
Oh,
should work.
it's linked. It's linked between them both. Actually, I've just checked it. It's changed that as well.
Okay,
So,
great.
well, if I put it in there, it'll do it straight to my character sheet.
Okay. So, one guard, this guard who's taken a wound, is attacking you, Moon. He's on plus 5, so that's a 17. Is that enough?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so 17, and then he does D8 plus. It should have been 1D8. So that's 8 damage he does, which is halved, isn't it, for you?
Yep, 4 damage.
4 damage.
Rashi.
And then we've got another guard. This one's going to go on to Luciana.
Not
we've
like
got crit
that, he's not.
there. Critical hit.
22 is my AC.
Oh, he's on plus 5, so it's 25, and it's a crit as well. So,
Of course it is. I'm going to shield. Fuck you, Alan.
Okay. So that'll negate a crit, right? Is that okay? So crit's not automatically hitting in.
It gives
D&D,
him
is that-
plus 5 AC.
Yeah, so I'm 27 AC now.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
rolling a 20 for an attack doesn't automatically hit. It's just if it does land, it's double damage.
double damage. Yeah. So this attack that's coming in, it looks like it could be a killing blow, Luciana, and you activate your arcane shield, and turn the blade at the last minute, and the veteran guard, he looks shocked. He thought that one was in the bag.
Not today!
Okay.
Death!
So, that's all the guards. Let's just do the other guards who are not in combat. So you can hear motion and dog barking from the sides of the house.
Both sides.
Yeah, both sides.
Oh dear.
Actually, there's. Let's have a look. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to dash. And then this one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's the guards go. We are at the top of the round. Angus Firebird. Oh no, sorry. At the back end of last round, Angus, you notice something strange happening.
Oh, something strange's happening. I'm
You,
sobering up.
Now, you already sobered up, mate. You got that out of your system last game, so that's why you're not attacking on disadvantage. Where this ring that you were given by the Baron, it was a red gemstone ring. Where is it?
Oh, it's on my finger.
On your finger.
Mm.
So you see something strange happening. You see on your finger this red gem starts to glow, and you can see some kind of arcane red mist swirling around your hand. Now, the Baron told you, he wasn't sure that these things would work, but he did say that these rings that he gave you housed the souls of ancient heroes, and that they would, perhaps come back to aid the kingdom in its time of need. And these, in all the fights you've had so far, the ring has done nothing. None of your rings have done anything. But now, it's glowing red. It's starting to kind of vibrate as well.
What the? And all that's good in haggis. What the?
Kind of have. Okay, so what happens now at the start of next round is Johnny, I'd like you to roll initiative, please.
Okay.
So this red kind of mist, this arcane aura, it starts to coalesce into a humanoid figure, and it looks like a figure who's made almost completely of blood to start with.
My imagination was picturing something completely different to that. I was picturing a giant human-sized Pikachu. But now it's a blood
Gotta
man.
catch 'em all.
Because this is Alan's Pokemon game, isn't it? We've all got Pokeballs.
Okay, so I'm going to add Arduin at 13.
Okay.
Let's have a little look. So how will we do this?
Let's go and get a charger for my phone.
No moon, I guess.
Lucky him.
Where's Tom's token? Is he on a different board?
On a different map, and so he's not on our thing.
Yeah.
He has an initiative. He's just not in our turn order.
You pull the model back onto this board and put it in an initiative order, please, Alan. Well, get in.
Mysterious figure. I shall address him as such.
Voldemort.
Welcome, mysterious
Look
Pikachu
up, come out, my
man.
ringer!
Welcome, blood Pikachu.
It was only a matter of time, wasn't it? Oh, yeah.
Stretching.
So
Pushing it beyond the limit.
okay. So top of the
Beyond the
round.
limit of sanity.
Top of the round, Angus, it's you. You see,
Right.
I say there's no way to ignore that let's say this magical ring seems to be summoning. It was true what the Baron said. There's this mysterious figure appearing beside you, starting to take form. You can't really make anything out about him yet, but he seems to be coalescing.
I'm going to shout to the party that. Fucking crazy shit's happening here! Must be the Forge Father! And, that would be advantage, would be hammer.
Okay, so
Can't hit with the
that's
hammer.
Do not fear. Baldred the Destroyer is almost here. Here.
Okay, so that spiritual weapon's a miss then, right? Also, it looks like you've whiffed twice there, Angus.
Oh, no, that's the secondary attack. So, I
Yeah,
missed
so
twice,
12.
yeah.
Well, 12's not enough.
Yep. That's it, just wailing uselessly at this guard. Bouncing off him. Luciano.
Just one sec. Let me check. I've added +1 damage onto that weapon of yours. I don't know if I've added +1 to hit. It wouldn't have mattered, but
It should have just done it automatically when you put the magic bonus on.
oh, does that do it? Does it? If you +1 damage and to hit, does it?
It hasn't, has it?
It's +2.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not enough anyway. So Angus, after you.
Another way to do it, Alan, because it's a temporary thing that he can sort of decide whether it's there or not. in the attacks and spellcasting box in the middle of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
character sheet where you've got your
Mhm.
weapons, you've got a global attack modifier and a global damage modifier underneath it. You can put a +1 global attack modifier and a +1 global damage modifier, and all he has to do is put a little tick in the boxes next to him when he's got that effect on.
Cool. Yeah, I shall set that up. So, Nobby, we're on to your turn then. Your go. So, what are you doing, Nobby?
Right, so the goblin is just stuck in the corner,
Shrieking. Yeah.
shrieking.
You see, it's got a
Can I hear
knife.
anything of? Can I hear anything of the commotion that's going on outside?
Make a perception roll, please, at disadvantage.
Hang on. Character sheet up. Da-ba-da-da.
So you can't hear much. You can hear battle. You know, you can't. You know, you can't hear much go. You can't know what exactly is going on, but you can definitely hear that there is some battle going on. But more than that, you're not sure.
Yeah. I can't actually see the goblin. I think I moved away a bit too far.
Okay. Well, yeah. So the goblin's kind of hidden in the corner. You couldn't see it before. There's a little bit of dynamic light here that blocks your vision to the goblin.
Well, it's shrieking. I probably need to shut it up. So, stop me if I'm doing too much. But it doesn't. The goblin's not made a move towards me.
No. And on the contrary, it seems if anything, it's backed up further into the corner.
All right. So, I'm gonna move. If I can, I'll draw my bow and arrow.
Okay, so
And
that's
then-
you can do that as a bonus.
Yep. And then, can I move and then fire? Or
Yeah.
is that-
Yeah,
is
so
that-
everyone gets a
Yep.
move action, or rather a move part of the go. You get an action and a bonus and a speech. So you get 4 like components. I think there might be a reaction as well. There's another part to it. But so you make a move, you use your bonus action. You've got a perfect firing line to this fat goblin.
Yep. Then is it still at disadvantage? Yep.
I don't think it's a disadvantage for attacking, just for perception rolls. Oh.
Hang on. Oh no! Where's that? Ah, short bow. There we go.
Wow.
Oh dear. Okay, so I would like you to roll damage with short blow. You've done a crit. Okay. Is that double damage on the piercing? Through d6 plus dex. So how doesn't seem to resolve the crit there, has it? Can anyone help me with
That's
this?
because he's clicked on his character sheet rather than on the chat. I guess.
Yeah, so you get a bit more damage because you're critical. You get you get to do double damages. So we'll call it 14 piercing, and is it 10 sneak or just a 5 sneak?
You double all rolled damage.
Okay, so we'll double both of it then. I think it has double. Oh, we go 2d6. So we've got 10,
hasn't.
24. Hello. What's up?
That's all right.
Hello. Yeah, is that all right?
Yep.
So I was going to say we do 10 plus 14, so 24 damage. So your arrow, Nobby, just goes straight through the fat goblin's eye, and the shrieking stops instantaneously. It's just gone all quiet, and the goblin slams back against the wall, and the arrow sticking out of its eye socket.
Good work, Nobby.
Fucking great. Great shot, mate. To no one. Then, if I can make a bonus.
Would you make an insight? Sorry, would you make an insight roll, please, Nobby, before you
Yes.
carry on?
It lets me. Hang on. There you go. You probably got 2 there.
Okay, so you now start to think that this bad smell that's in the room is actually this goblin's perfume.
Is this a goblin hooker?
Delightful aroma.
Would I
So
stoop
it's
so
a
low?
goblin whorehouse. The bedroom, the
Am I the
bondage
guy to
necklace.
stoop?
The dirty mattress.
Okay, so sorry, what was that? I missed that, Nobby. What did you say, mate?
Which bit?
Oh, sorry. What was you doing for your bonus? Did you say?
If I can, I'll dash towards the goblin.
Yeah. So that's you can move up to 6. So you can get right up to it.
Yep.
So you're gonna move bonus. Oh no, you can't use a bonus because you've already used it to pull your bow out, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
no.
you can't use a dash as well. I don't
Free
think.
action to
Or-
draw a
Yep.
weapon.
Is it free action? Okay.
You get one
I take it
free
back.
interaction where you can manipulate an item, such as drawing a weapon.
Yeah, or opening a door or something like that.
Yeah.
It's
Thanks,
world
Dave.
interaction.
So yeah, that puts you right up to the goblin. Is that your go, Nobby?
Yeah, if I can't search the body now because I guess I've already used my bonus action and stuff. But
Yes, you
Yep.
search
No,
will
I'm
be an
good.
action, so you can do that next turn if you want to. Okay.
yep.
Okay, so after Nobby, it's Luciana Roth.
I shall come out of my spinny pirouette and lunge forward with my leading scimitar at this gentleman here. And I shall stab him thusly. 18.
Okay, so 18 is enough. You need 17 for these guys.
11 slashing damage.
Nice.
Sorry, we just ping again which guy you're attacking, please, Dave.
This
This
chap.
is-
This
okay,
chap with
11.
the very small hit point pool.
Yeah, would you like to guess how many hit points he has?
11.
He has 11 exactly.
Yes!
So, Luciana, you just pierce this guy through. He's backing up away from Moon, and you take the advantage just to skewer him.
Okay.
And you killed your first vet. He's dead.
Kill steal. And then I'm going to...
Deny me
No
of
more
a
to go.
second attack.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to meta chicken it when he said.
Lucy doesn't know such things. Then I'm going
I mean,
to...
that level of metagaming I cannot allow. I'm sorry.
I'm going to offhand
Yeah,
the
well,
one
we need
that's
something
south
to do,
of
Alan.
me.
Don't get caught. So who's this? This was on this one, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, so that's another hit, Dave.
that's 4. And
Okay,
I'm
so
going to also take a step back.
Great. So Luciana, she's a whirling dervish. She seems like her blades are everywhere. She's in amongst them, and she's stabbing amongst the the vets. They've got you attacking from the front and from behind, and they seem to be struggling a little bit despite their veterancy. Is that it, Luciana? Is that your go?
Yep,
Okay.
I don't get an
After
attack of
Luciana.
opportunity for that step back.
Okay. So Moon is after Luciana.
Seeing her target fall with a sneaky blow from behind, she's going to get even more angry now. Turn her attention to that one.
Yes, do it. Do him. Advantage.
And she will use her Great Weapon Master attacks again. Oh,
What?
I knew
Amazing.
that was coming. That's why I killed that other guy, because it would have been a waste of a critical.
27
Oh, yeah,
damage.
Dave.
Okay, just one moment. I'm just sorting something behind the scenes. Just give us a sec. Just fiddling with something. Don't worry about
that-
it.
Doubled as well, Dave. About 27. Great.
Of course, for Charlie.
No, you only double the rolled stuff. It's
So-
sort of already done that. The 10 plus 5, it does it for
Oh,
you.
I see. Yeah, it's done it already. Got you. It's because of the
Okay.
roll before. Confused me.
Actually, a very low damage roll as well, which didn't help.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see that. Okay. So you've done, what was it, 27, is that right?
27.
27. And that triggers your bonus stat, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, because it's a critical.
Crit.
Yes.
Yeah. If you crit. That also
Right,
triggers it.
and this will also be a great weapon attack then.
Let's just take his hit points off first. So that's which one is it? This one here, presumably.
Yeah, the one that's it next to Angus.
Okay, so
I forgot that triggers on a crit as well.
No worries, mate.
17. No, that's 12.
12. That's not enough.
It doesn't automatically apply the -5. You've got to add -5 to what you roll.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's a bit of a bother that, but there you go. Anyway,
Never
it's you look like you've nearly killed another one. You've prepared another one for a steal there, Moon. You're setting them up so someone else can finish them off. So it's almost refreshing not having your enemies die instantaneously every time you hit them. It's nice to have a
On
challenge.
the next level, she gets another attack.
Yeah. Right. So is that your go, Moon? Are you done?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Serious figure.
Oh yeah.
So this blood, or this kind of arcane red mist that's pouring out of Angus's magical ring starts to form up into humanoid, and it begins to take more and more shape and begins to take form in front of your eyes. And I'm going to put you onto another page just to show you the visage of what you see. I'd like everyone to make a history roll. Apart from Nobby, who's not there.
Ignore that advantage.
Something like dwarven.
Yeah,
A
mine's a 10.
dwarven hero would have been better.
We got one for Angus.
I'm just loading my catch sheet back on this.
Can
Very-
I retcon something on my turn, Al?
Very
Yeah, sure.
cool.
After
What
I
is it?
step back, can I look at Angus and go, Angus, your ring's bleeding?
Oh no.
Ah, fucking
Okay.
Dirty.
Angus, you think you
I've
might
been
know?
around a while, you know.
You've been around a while, and you remember. I mean,
So's your ring.
How old?
It's
How
been
old?
around a
We
while.
let's not focus on his red ring now.
155 years. 155 years he is.
155 years. So you're 155 years old. So when you were a young whippersnapper, you remember that the humans they've spread into this area of the what they call the kingdom now, this frontier, and they've populated it, and they breed fairly rapidly. But you remember when you were young, there was hardly, not as many humans were settled, and the capital city of Zab was just a large town. Now, you recognise the sigil on the shield, and you know who this is. This is a kingdom champion, or rather a kingdom general, called Baldred the Destroyer. And it was this champion who...
Baldred.
Oh, Baldred. Let's not be rude. Just because you're revealing from the red ring, you don't need to go on the attack against Johnny. So, Baldred the Destroyer. And
Really, the red ring. Also,
His name is Baldred the Destroyer.
sooner or later he's going back into that red ring, so you best be nice to him.
right in it.
This general was one of the guys who helped, or was one of the main forces who helped pacify this region, and basically crushed the goblins in the first instance and made it suitable for the humans to settle here. So you recognise that sigil, you recognise the armour and the kind of the ornate filigree on the armour, and it's this guy was still dead when you were a kid, but you're a bit closer in the timeline to when he was about compared to all these other human folk.
Yeah, I'll relay that while I'm fighting.
Okay, so when it comes to your go, you can start giving a description on Ball. But not you've got me doing it now. Baldred.
I have the power.
Okay, so I'm going to put you back onto the maps. So what you see is a guy in black plate mail, with a shield with a rose sigil.
Does battle call?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Aldred answers.
Okay, so let me just put you onto the turn order. Just one moment. I'll put you onto the map. Put you onto turn order 13. Oops. Okay. So we're just about there. Tokens. Going on here. I'm GM layer. There we go. So, Baldred, you've been asleep. You've been asleep for so long.
Who has disturbed my slumber?
I think I rubbed your ring too hard, sir.
You don't remember your dreams, but you do remember that it was cold. And as you take form, it's the first time you breathe air again. Your first time being back in the material plane since the ritual, which you try not to remember. And you see, instinctively, you know who has summoned you. It's this dwarf. Angus, will you just describe yourself to Baldred?
I'm a short, stocky dwarf with a bright red beard, chainmail of ornate design, kilt, small round ornate shield which I've crafted myself, and a power hammer. And my head is
Power hammer.
made into into a bad boy pony tail.
That's badass.
Yeah.
No. Nice ponytail, Ginger.
Bastard.
Where are the enemies?
Ginger,
Where are the enemies of the
right in
king?
front of us. Destroy them, please, and I'll buy you a nail.
Okay.
It's a deal for that. And with that, if I can, I will strike with two hands on my longsword with a two-handed swing.
All right. So, like, you've got a few weapons. You've got the longsword. You can wield it two hands. So you want to
Oh, hang on.
normally.
Yeah.
A couple of things for you, for Johnny. I should have told you this before. Actually, there's a little handout for you, which gives you a little background on your character. In terms of your combat setup, you normally use longsword and shield, but you also can use longsword two-handed. You also can use a morning star and longsword dual wield if you choose.
I'm going to
So
do that.
your preference or your normal style is often sword and board. You're wearing
Sword and
plate
board.
mail, and you've got a number of kind of combat maneuvers available to you. So
Okay.
if you want to just go for some normal attacks to start with, and then
Yep.
we're giving
get
you this
warmed up.
handout. I should have given you this handout before.
No, it's
so
cool.
never mind.
I've had
I'll read it.
a quick look.
Cool.
So,
Oh, nice. So you've got like I say, a few special moves or combat maneuvers that are available to you. So you're quite good at moving people around, knocking them aside. You can charge in. You've got a few little tricks there. So you see there's this guard in front of you that Angus is beckoning at for you to kill.
I'm
So
going
you want to use two
to.
weapons. You're using two weapon
Yeah.
wielders, right?
Yeah, I'll use that
So-
because with the like the Morning Star as well, and I'll start swinging that as well, and then I'm just going to go in and try and wrap spin the Morning Star around and try and wrap it around his blade, and then stab at his throat.
Okay. So
All enemies of the king shall suffer.
okay. Let's have a look. See if any these maneuvers will be okay. So I'd like you. First of all, you're attacking. What are you attacking in your main hand? The longsword. It's a longsword
Long
plus one.
sword. Yeah.
So make an attack roll. Make sure you use a one-handed longsword.
Yep.
It's in your. Do you want me to roll, or are you?
No. I've got it. I've got it here.
Yeah, you're in a position. Cool. Great. Okay, so maybe. Oh, yeah. I mean, you've got +7 to attack, and you.
Be on advantage with Luciana behind him.
Yeah. You'll get advantage here because you've got Luciana in amongst them, so you get to roll again.
Okay.
Baldred.
Okay. That's advantage.
Oh, dread.
Baldred, the Destroyer.
The Destroyer! Hurrah!
Better.
Okay. So the second hit is better. That's a hit. You need 17 to hit these guys, Johnny. So if you want to
Cool.
roll damage by clicking on the longsword +1 beneath the hit roll. That does 6. Oh man, your rolls are maybe rusty. Maybe it's the hundreds of years in slumber, but you just need a bit of time to loosen up, Baldred. So 6 damage. That's with your main attack.
Just warming up.
He doesn't seem too phased by this. So you can attack with a Morning Star. This one you won't get your what's it called, proficiency bonus on. Let's see. So if you
It's on the
that
damage
better?
roll. You don't get
Look.
the.
Will it be normal?
You get the plus to it. So just click on the Morning Star, and I think that'll.
Is it advantage or normal?
It'll be an advantage because Luciana is behind the guy. So when she's got that position, it gives you advantage. Okay.
Yes.
So 24 is a hit. So you don't get to add your strength bonus to this one because you're not hitting with your main hand. So just try rolling it. So that's 6 piercing. So it's only 2 damage this one on your offhand because you don't get the plus 4. So, right. So you go in. You rush in. Longsword and Morningstar, and it feels good. It feels good to feel your muscles moving again, your blood pumping. But you can't help but feel that you're out of practice, that your combat skills are a little rusty. Because although the guard's backing off, he's managing to block most of your attacks, and he doesn't take too much damage.
Just getting warmed up.
So you've got a movement as well if you want to use. You've got a bonus action. Oh, you use your bonus action to hit with your offhand. Is there anything you'd like to say, or would you like to move, or would you like to end your turn, Johnny?
Could I? I'm just going to. I'll stay my turn there, just as I appear, and just sort of start swinging and attacking as well.
Sorry, say that last bit again. I didn't quite catch that.
I'm just starting to swinging and attacking as well.
Cool. All right, so I'm going to go on to.
Never fear, my short ginger friend. I am here to rescue you.
Cool. We're going to the guards. Just going to take a short break, guys. I'm going to go for a slash, get a drink, and then.
Baldred, the Destroyer.
I'll be right back, guys.
Baldred, the out of practice at the minute.
I'm just wondering about this ritual that Baldred's trying not to think about, where he got shoved into Hayden's ring.
He's been in there for centuries.
Remember how much shit we give Paulus at the market for wiping his ass with his teeth out?
Oh, Jesus, yeah. That was fucking hilarious.
He got
Oh, look at this.
Like me.
PlayStation 1 game. Wipeout.
Wipeout. Yeah, that's right. Wipeout. Perfect. Remember throwing the fruit off the multi-story car park roof? Not multi-story car park.
That was off the flat of Berkeley.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took the watermelon off.
I remember standing on top of there, like, with your air rifle.
Yeah.
Me Gaz and Ben cooked turkey off the top floor of a multi-story car park in Scunthorpe. It was a rotten one which had been in Gaz's boot for about 3 months. And we decided to chuck it off the top of this roof, and it was so funny because it just made a noise. And the leg flew off for about 20 metres. The wet slap and the hollow slap noise. So good. Oh, definitely remember that. We're watching the leg fly off. Good times.
We were once driving around Scunthorpe with a fish. Someone bought Craig Fotheringham, who was learning to play bass. Someone turned up to college and was like, "Oh, we've bought you a bass for your birthday," and he was like, "Fucking really?" And then they gave him this package that was a bass. Just a fish. And so we were messing around with this fish all day. And at one point, Wayne Goodchild had it hanging out the the window of this car, and he'd wound the window up to hold the tail of this fish, which was just flapping about in the breeze. And we were driving around for ages, so this fish was getting ragged about, and it was getting weaker and weaker. And as we went round this corner, it fucking snapped at the tail. The tail came back in the car, and the rest of the fish just fucked off. And it fucking hit the side of this pushchair. And this woman was walking along with this baby in a pushchair, and this fucking sea bass just clattered into the side of a pushchair. She must have been like, "Where's this come from?"
What the fuck?
It was amazing. Just flying fucking
flipping.
sea bass.
Yeah, I'm funny. Right.
Crazy
If,
fool.
Oh shit! What was on here?
I'm very much quite enjoying the new D&D life actually after Dark Heresy. I really enjoyed Dark Heresy, but it's nice for the mix up and change for a bit.
Yeah,
I like the way the combat rolls in D&D.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah, the combat rolls really nicely in D&D. It's something I'm still enjoying. I like the more options you've got. Whereas Dark Heresy, I mean, like I do love it for its intrigue and everything like that, but I can understand why the system's taken off. Been added to by everybody.
I think the support in Roll20 is also. It's
Yeah.
quite actually. When we went back to Dark Heresy the other week, it was actually quite weird in a sense. You know.
Yeah, because you got to have your books handy, don't you? I had to do that when I did my last game. I was like, oh shit, I'm well out of practice, GM.
I think
I've
it
got to do my
helps.
last game.
Helps that
You've also
D&D's got
got-
like a
Nice.
50-year fucking legacy or whatever
Exactly.
it
I
is
was
as
going
well.
to say it also helps that D&D's been out since the 70s.
Cool. Right, guys. So are we ready to get back at it?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So what are we going to do here? Right. So let's see these guards. I'm just going to move a couple of guards to start with. You see. Let's see. I don't actually know if you do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're coming. Fuck.
Yeah. So you hear guards running to assist.
Oh, it's got a puppy.
At least one of them has a dog. Okay, so I'll start with this veteran guard. I'll go from left to right. This one I think will. He doesn't really know what to do here. He's absolutely surrounded, and he's probably a little scared of this black knight that's just appeared out of form from blood. So he's probably lost his nerve somewhat. But he's going to continue attacking Angus and try and take him out first.
Yeah, God.
He attacks you twice with a longsword. He's on 18. That's not enough, is it?
No, fuck you, God.
Okay. This guard here, the next one's going to attack Moon back. Best hit is a 14. That's not enough, is it?
Nope.
Okay, third veteran. I think he's going to attack Lucy. What's your AC, please, today? Is it still a shield up, Dave?
No, it's 22.
Or is that just a one-off? Okay.
Yeah, it's just
so
until
he's
the
on...
end of my the
yeah.
beginning of my next turn. So
Okay, so it's 20, so that's not enough, is it?
Okey-dokey. No, 22.
Okay, so all the veteran guards pretty much whiff their attacks. Maybe it's this ancient warrior has rattled their nerves somewhat. Turned the tide. We'll go back to the top of the round. And 5. Top of the round, it's Angus.
I'm going to do a spiritual hammer on the guy next to it.
Okay.
No. No.
You need no, you need a 17.
And then I'll, because it's not an advantage anymore, is it? So
Which one? This one? You get advantage
Yeah.
from Moon, I think. So
Oh, would I?
Yeah.
I think so. I think if Moon is in either of these three
We'll have a
squares.
roll for each then
No,
again.
no, you wouldn't get it
Because
for the
I've done a roll.
spiritual weapon. You'd
Yeah,
only
but
get it
for
for
Angus.
Angus.
Oh, okay. I'll
You have
roll
to
the
be a
hammer
chase.
again then.
Okay, so
Yay!
that's it.
Okay.
10. That's enough. He was down to 9. So Angus, you stove in. You come in, hit him in the neck and shoulder, just stove him in. He drops to the ground.
I'll carry on beating him a little bit as he drops.
Old Angus corpse killer.
I don't want them to get back up like old Roy.
Hey. Angus, anything else?
I've done my thingy attack. I'm still in combat stuff and move away, so no. Oh, apart from I'm going to go. Is your name Baldred? By any chance with the emblem on your shield, sir?
Baldred, your new dwarfen friend, is asking.
You are most perceptive. Yes, I am indeed Baldred the Destroyer. Now let's finish him. Finish this.
Oh, thank you, kind Dark Lord.
Perfectly serious game. Serious game, serious people. Okay. So, no, Nobby's after you, Angus.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go back to. No worries. I'm going to go back to the other map. And I shall check where you're at. So, Nobby, you stood over this this goblin corpse. I'd like to make a. I'd like to make a nature roll.
Nature.
Okay. So what are you doing? Did you say you wanted to search the goblin?
Yes.
Okay. So I'd like you to make a perception or an investigation roll, please. Oh, you'd be at disadvantage though, because it's still dark in here, isn't it? So. Oh, no. Okay, so you find this kind of copper circlet, almost like a goblin tiara, let us say. It's very crude. You find a vial, which you believe to be the goblin's perfume. You find a goblin, like a metal dagger. It actually seems to be some decent steel. And on it also you find a small pouch with 30 gold pieces.
Rich.
Yeah, make an insight roll as well, please, if you would. Okay, so yeah, you think that goblins. This seems like a lot of money for a goblin to have. They're quite a poor people, not good at. They don't really mint money, and they're just a bit scabby, aren't they, goblins? So it seems to be an awful lot of disposable income for a goblin to have. It seems a bit strange, and it's the money is kingdom money as well, right? So.
Interesting.
So that's your action. If you want to search, what else would you like to do on your turn, Nobby?
Hang on. So I get
Oh, you also get your arrow back, because I know you're keeping track of all your arrows.
yes, of course I am.
Of course you are. Of course you are. We all do that, don't we, Dave?
Nope.
Um,
Nobody keeps tally of any resources in any of my games.
I do.
You don't count. It's especially good when you've given someone a very small number of something very important, and you're not sure if they've used one or two, and then you find out that they've still got all of them.
Would you make another perception roll, please, at disadvantage? Nobby, please. Okay, outside you hear the sounds of battle, but you also hear this kind of booming voice that seems to cut through the entire battlefield, and so you hear, like Baldred, Johnny's character. You can actually hear him, even though you're inside. So you don't, this is not a voice that you recognise from before, but you also hear what he's been saying previously.
Hey, that's good, I say to myself. Sounds like they could do with some help. It's a good distraction. Yeah. So hang on. So I use my action to search.
Yep.
So then, as my bonus action, I can use the dash to move. Yeah.
Yeah. So you get a dash of 6.
I can't see me on the map.
Can you not?
No, it's just because I've got a tiny screen and too many windows open.
No worries.
Yep, there we go. So, the wrong one. 2, 3. So going back towards the window where I came in, yeah?
Yes, the one you came in is the left one.
All right. Yeah, I can't quite make it this turn.
Okay, so that's your dash. You've still got your move. You get a move, an action, and a bonus action.
All right.
So you've still got your move if you want.
Move. Yep. So then I'm going to move back to the window and stick my head out just to see what's going on and get like a gist of the situation out there. I'm curious about the voice that I heard.
I'm just going to put you back onto the other map. Just give us a second while I put your token back on, just so you can see what you can see. So have you got vision now from Nobby on the other map? Has that worked?
Yep, that's all good.
That's what you can see.
Hey, fucking hell, there's loads of them. Yep, then I can't do anything else apart from a free action. But, no, so then that's my turn, yeah?
Is that your turn, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. After Nobby, it's Luciana.
Okay, I'm going to.
What are you doing?
As my action, I'm going to. I don't think it's going to matter, but I'm going to use Booming Blade. Just because I may as well, and attack this guy.
Okay.
So he is Booming Bladed. That wouldn't have been an advantage, but it's a miss anyway.
Okay, so you get the debuff anyway, right?
No, I think I have to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to hit.
Okay.
So that doesn't matter. And then bonus action, I'm going to. Yeah. Same guy. Yeah, 8.
Okay. So Luciana, you just did it. Is that it? Is that your go?
Yep.
Okay. Moon, it's your game.
I'm charging into this fella.
Okay.
Screaming and swinging my sword violently.
With advantage.
Mm-hmm. Using great weapon or not?
Yeah. Yep. That's a miss.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, that's your go, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Right, Baldred, it's you. Do you want me to just go through what specials you've got, combat-wise?
I'll do something special. I'll do something special this time. I'll try something special.
Well, let me just describe what you can do. I'll just go through what your character's got.
Okay.
So, right, there we go. I'll just go through. So you've got this is what all fighters get. Fighters get second wind, which allows you. Oh my god! If you're wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapon. Oh, no, that's not it. Sorry, start again. Second wind allows you to regain hit points. So it's a action, I believe.
Cool.
No, a bonus action, and you get back 1d10 hit points plus your level. So you've
Cool.
got like a almost like a healing potion. That's a thing you can do as a fighter. Every time you take a short rest, it regenerates, so you can get
Cool.
hit points back. You have fighting style dueling, which means you get bonus damage if you're just using one weapon.
Mhm.
So that's when you're going longsword and shield. You get +2 bonus on that one. Oh, what's
Yep.
going on here? You get so you've got you've got action surge. That's another fighter's ability. So this allows you to take almost like another action on top of your regular action. So it gives you kind of 2 goes in a turn.
Cool.
So again, this is you use it once and then you need to rest before you can use it again.
Uh-huh.
So you've got action surge and second wind. These are like fighters' bread and butter.
Yeah.
And then what you have are a series of maneuvers, which is the part of the kind of fighter style that you are. You've got 3 maneuvers, and you can change these in the future or maybe get more, what have you. But so the maneuvers you've got are a pushing attack, so you can kind of hit someone and potentially knock them back up to 15 feet, which potentially could be useful. You've got a riposte, which allows you, if someone misses you, you get to attack them back. So it's like another free attack. And then the third maneuver you've got is, where are we? Oh, where is it? It's called bait and switch. I can't find it now. Where are you, bait and switch? But it allows you to kind of swap position with another guy. Here we go. If you're within 5 feet of a creature, you can kind of swap places with that creature. So it allows you to move people around.
Cool.
You've also got your shield master. This allows you to kind of shove people with your shield. So you've got a lot of techniques for moving other creatures, potentially knocking them off edges or knocking them into terrain or what have you. And
Cool.
and you also just a reasonably good steady damage as well,
Okay,
and
cool.
hard to hit because you got like a tank as well. So that's your vibe as Baldred.
Okay.
So what would you like to do for your action?
I'm just going to do a normal attack this time,
No
and then I'm
worries.
going to read through them at my go.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to do a normal attack on this guard here.
Okay, so
So
roll to
with two weapons, like obviously. So
yeah, longsword and Morningstar. Yeah,
yeah, so I'm at advantage, aren't I? So
your advantage because of where Luciana is.
yeah, cool. So I'm going to go for my longsword first of all. Avati!
It's a critical hit.
Okay.
You're getting your eye back in, Baldred. I'd like you to, if you click on the box, it will roll damage.
Okay.
11 now. So that's going to do 22 damage to him. It's doubled because it's a crit. So 22. That put him down to. Oink. So it's a good strike, this one, with your longsword. You can tell you've hurt him. He's bleeding profusely.
Okay.
Would you like to attack with? Oh, hold on. Let me just double. Would you like to attack with your Morningstar?
Morningstar. I will.
Okay.
So as I swing forward with this and deliver a hit, I'm going to try and smash him around the head with my Morningstar
Okay.
as well.
Okay, so roll to hit. Oh, you need 17, Johnny.
Ooh.
That's not enough. It's not good enough. He manages to.
He swings over his head.
Yeah, just by missing him by a fraction, and it probably would have brained him. But yeah, very close that one.
I'm getting back into the swing of things.
Oh, good one, Lord. Good one, you scary bastard.
Yes, I know. I did a funny.
Is that your go, Johnny?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to do? Are you all right? Okay. So after Baldred, it's the guards. Okay, this one's going to switch on to Baldred because you've given him a grievous wound there, so he's going to attack you twice, Johnny.
Cool.
He gets 21 both times. Now let's have a look. Now I think. Okay, so you actually. Let's have a look. So plate armor, I think, is 18 armor class. Shield is puts you up to 20, but you're not using a shield at the minute, so it's 18 to hit you. So he hits you twice.
Yep.
I'm going to roll damage twice. So I do 9 damage twice over. So I do 18 wounds to you, Johnny.
Ooh. Okay.
You can recognise he's a good fighter, well trained, a veteran. So can you knock that off your character sheet?
Yep.
Cool. So that's 18 damage.
And 30.
Okay.
Yep.
Has that worked? Don't see it's updated. Let's have a look. Okay, so that's that guard. The next one along will...
That woke me up.
Just a flesh wound.
Yeah, it's only a flesh wound.
Okay, second guard. I'm gonna... Oops. So the second guard attacks Luciana. So I've got a 19. Is that enough?
Yep, I'm going to
not?
shield again.
Because the 19 is enough. So you're shielding.
No, sorry, I'm 22, aren't I? Yeah. Oh.
Okay. So 19 is not enough, yeah?
Nope.
So the guard on you whiffs attacks. This one here goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another one charges in, and also a dog charges in, Luciana.
Oh, good.
So the guard's attacking on advantage this time. First one. First attack. Oh. Second attack. So the first one, I believe, is a hit. It's on 23.
Yeah, I'll
And
pop
the second
shield.
one, okay.
Again.
So shield puts you up to
27.
27. So your shield is what saves you here. He rushes in. He feels like he's got the advantage on you, pinning you against his companion, but he can't seem to pierce this arcane shield. It just seems impossible. The dog as well is going to attack on advantage. The dog doesn't get anywhere. And we've got another guard here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to dash. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he engages you, Baldred. Guards have had their go.
Now we're really
Well,
fighting.
I'm going to move to here and use my bonus action to move my hammer, which I can't grab, to here. And then I'm going to attack with the hammer because I've got to use it the same turn. From a bonus action to the guard, which I've got advantage on now.
Okay.
Spiritual weapon. For him? No. Can't hit.
He fends you off.
And then do a good one-handed strike as well.
Okay, that's a hit. Okay, this guard looks like he's struggling now with the combined assault between you, the hammer, and Luciana. And Baldred, actually. He's bleeding from several different wounds. Is that your go, Angus?
Mm-hmm.
After Angus, it's everyone's favourite Scouse elf.
Hey,
Snobby.
who's that then?
Did you make a history roll when you pop your head out the window?
History, eh?
History. Oh, wow.
Well,
Okay, so you recognise the sigil on this this knight's shield. Maybe I don't know where this little tidbit has come from, because you're not the best educated kind of guy, are you, Nobby? But anyway, you must have picked up this little tidbit of history somewhere along the line.
Read it in a bookie style.
Maybe. But anyway, you recognise that this.
Hey, who's you saying I can read? Like,
This is Baldred the Destroyer. He's one of the human champions who settled this region of the kingdom.
hey, I know him. It's Bollockhead.
And he's
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 a
long-
hero.
he's long since dead as well. So what's he doing here?
I thought he was dead, but he can't be.
Over 250 years old.
Fucking hell, he's a zombie. Fuck. What's the fight looking like? Are they on
It's
top
not-
of everything? Or?
Say, make a perception. You're at great roll because of light. Make a perception roll, please.
Disadvantage. Perception.
Okay, so it's you're actually on straight roll, but we'll take the 3 anyway. It's
Oh,
hard to tell in the fog of war, the swirling melee,
Hey,
what's going on. You're not sure whether they're on top of it or not. It's hard. Who could say?
I would have made him do something silly and stupid and made him hurt his eye for that role.
Oh, it is okay, we've got some backseat GMing, but no, Hayden is keeping me in line in that when you roll a 1, roll another d20 to see if it's an especially bad fail.
That's
Okay,
okay.
so no, it's just a failure. It's not a critical
Yeah.
failure. Okay, so
Sorry, Alan. Sorry.
it's
Yep.
fine. It's fine, mate. I don't mind people chipping in and helping, especially when it's stuff I forget, which is a lot. So
but I can see everyone there,
Yeah.
like scrapping.
Yeah.
Right.
you
So
can
is my
see it's up to you what you do, but you're not sure if you're on top of it. How could you make that judgment?
hang on,
Possible
1,
to
2,
say.
3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, damn! You moved the dog. I was planning on using Mage's hand to grab the dog by the bollocks so it'd attack the guard next to him, but he's a bit out of range. So, as my free action, I'm going to draw my bow and arrow again because I assume I put it away when I was searching the goblin. And I'm going to take a shot at that guard that's next to the dog. Sort
This
of.
one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, so if you shoot combat, you're at disadvantage.
Yep.
Can I put a bit of
we all know
chicken
how
in here for him?
Just put a bit of chicken on. Oh, wow, what's he done?
Well, I'd say if you shot the dog, he's got a better chance to hit at disadvantage because its AC's lower, which you wouldn't know.
AC. What is AC? This
Surely
this feels like an
Hayden's
extreme use of a meta chicken.
Hayden's coaching is basically saying you got a better chance of hitting the dog.
Well,
how the
True,
fuck-
and
how does-
also you know that, right? Because the dog's not wearing heavy armor. So I don't mind this common sense metagaming, but it's up to you whether you're not forced.
How can it be? How can it be
forced to do what
easier to
Hayden-
hit a dog?
It's also
Because
small.
the dog's
Right, okay. Let's not say maybe not hitting the dog, but it's also the armor. So it's actually wounding the dog. So and how this is in the game is the armor class. The chance of hitting is much lower for a dog than a guy in splint mail.
But I kind of think that the guards it's probably better to take down the guards because they're bigger.
Well, you're at disadvantage, so you take 2 rolls and then you get your lowest one at a higher ratio. I'll just leave it there. I'm chicking myself enough.
Hey, calm down! I'm shooting the fucking guard.
Repercussions of what I've just said is going to hit my karma.
Oh, it's not. I mean, like I said, I don't mind.
No. So it's all good because I don't have a fucking clue about this stuff. So
Yeah. So Tom's still learning the game, so I don't mind. Obviously, a bit of coaching, but it's still ultimately up to him what he wants to do. So I don't mind a bit of this.
Yeah.
Common sense coaching. I don't mind that sort of shit at all. It's when you are not killing off a monster because then you want Moon to kill it off to give it proc a bonus attack. That's the sort of shit that I can't.
Okay.
Can't be having that sort of rotten behaviour. So where are we? Sneak attack.
So that'll be sneak attack. But I roll at a disadvantage because I'm shooting into combat. Yep, I think that's good.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that your roll? Yeah. Oh no, that's your roll. Okay. So 19 is a hit.
We would have hit the guard.
What did you end up shooting for? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm shooting the guard. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a hit. Do you want to roll damage?
Click on the sharp bow button when you roll your items on.
No, so I'm using a crappy touchpad. So sometimes I press it and it doesn't do anything, and then sometimes I press it and then
No worries,
Touchscreens don't register my hard skin.
I'm not going to accept that sneak damage because you can't proc it because you've got disadvantage. You can't get the sneak attack damage. So it's only the 10 piercing which I'll count. So the arrow slams into his back. And he takes 10 wounds.
Good shot.
Hang on, no. You do not need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, keep reading. I think there's a bit more to it. I just started looking at it myself.
And you don't have disadvantage on the
Yeah.
attack roll. Well,
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, shut up.
No. It's I just had a look at it just now, just before.
One way of circumventing
Making me read a whole paragraph.
One way of circumventing that
You
is
will
if
learn
you
the
hide.
rules.
If you can hide and you're attacking from stealth, then you get advantage on the roll. So then if you're shooting into melee and you're giving yourself disadvantage, they cancel each other out.
Okay, so that's not be taking any. So have you?
No,
Sorry, have you actually done anything else with your turn? Is it where?
So I had my free action was draw a weapon, then it was fire the bow, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to hide.
Okay. So if you want to, I don't mind retconning this a little bit just because still learn the character. If you want to hide at the start and then use that to get rid of the disadvantage, which allows you to do the sneak damage, we can do it in that order if you prefer. Because then when you hide, that works, doesn't it, Dave? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that would work.
So we can do that way around if you want.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, go for it.
So you use your bonus, you hide first, then you shoot him, which gives you the advantage. And that cancels out. Okay, so I'll put another 6 wounds on him. You'll go, Nobby.
Yep.
Well done.
Hounds. Yeah, no, that's me. I'm good.
Okay. After Nobby, it's Luciana.
Still spinning like a fucking lunatic. I'm going to put Booming Blade with the first scimitar on the dog.
Okay.
That's not advantage. I don't know why I'm rolling at advantage. That's a 14.
Hey, you hit the dog.
I hit the dog.
You've killed one dog already.
Yep, I do 10 slashing damage to the dog.
Okay. So you are the dog killer.
God damn it! Why do I always kill stuff that I get Booming Blade on? I'm going to...
Yes. The dog just kind of goes flying with this kind of earthquake attack. It just goes flying off into the manor.
I'm going to make it...
Bang, hits the wall.
I'm going to make it canon that Lucy doesn't like dogs now, because that's the second one she's killed. And then I'm going to... Stay where I am and offhand. No. For my bonus action, for my free action, I'm going to sheath my main scimitar. And for bonus action, I'm going to cast Shadow Blade. So I rip, as I sheath the blade, my hand comes back away from the scabbard with this blade of pure darkness. And that will be me.
Okay. Right, so after Luciana, it's Moon. What are you doing, Moon?
Carry on what I've been doing. Just blindly attacking the thing that's in front of me.
Okay, good stuff. So you're on advantage now.
Using great weapon attack again.
Okay.
Nope, it's 13.
No, you need a 17. So this kind of wild, kind of rage-induced. It's almost a slow, damaging style. It's giving him the opportunity to evade your attacks.
That's it.
Is that it, Moon?
Mm-hmm.
Baldred.
Okay, I'm going to move. First of all, the board was there. That's the guard. So I'm going to attack this guard here.
Okay. So this is one that's just rushed in. He's just joined the fight. This one, he's completely fresh.
Okay. I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
Ramp him up.
Okay. So make a roll to hit.
Bear with. Okay. Go for my longsword first of all. Oh, shocking.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, he managed to evade all your attacks, Baldred.
That's my second one.
Morning Star though catches him around the side of the skull. Roll damage, please. Okay, you don't get all. You only get 6 of that.
Yeah.
What would I modify Dave to
Wang.
When he's attacking with the Morningstar in the offhand, how would you modify that?
The way I do it if you look on my character sheet, I have a separate attack for an offhand weapon.
Yeah.
But all I've done on mine is, if you go into the actual attack, I've removed where it says damage and then it's the dice roll plus strength or dex. You can change that to nothing.
Yep. Okay. So, unfortunately, the moniker the Destroyer doesn't seem very apt at the minute.
Baldred the Present.
Yeah.
Baldred the Contributor.
Yeah.
Contributions to be fine.
He's gonna appease the god of taking part, Hayden.
Baldred.
Well, no,
King of the
contributions is
swingers.
like your brother.
King of the swingers.
I sound with you too well today, mate, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm sure you'll get there.
Maybe you should consult the god of taking bribes.
Okay, so is that your
Lay
go?
down your arms and surrender, and we will show you mercy. I'm going to say that just out loud.
Okay, I'd like you to make an intimidation roll, please.
Okay. I don't know if I've got that. Have I got that? I don't know. Whereabouts is that?
It'll be on the left-hand side.
Left-hand side.
Under intimidation.
Very good.
Set skills, and intimidation is one of them.
Skills. Skills.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Intimidation. I can't see it. I'm blind. I ain't got my glasses on.
Do you want me to roll for you?
Yes, please.
No worries. Oh no. Okay, and as you shout out your challenge, you just don't get the words out quite well, and you cough a little bit while you're saying it. It perhaps loses some of its dramatic effect. Yeah. You're still getting into this speaking and moving. You know, you've been dead for hundreds of years, Johnny. You know, it's going to take a while to get back into it.
Lay down your things. What do you call them? Weapons. Fuck off.
Stop it now.
Cease this behaviour.
Yeah.
No, they don't do as you tell them, Johnny.
Okay.
So, Mordred, sorry, that's you done, right? So
Yeah.
we go on to the guards. Let's see. So I'll go left to right. This one's going to attack. She's going to attack Angus on advantage. Okay, first attack, 18. Second
No,
attack.
it's not enough.
Second attack is an 11. So
I told you. Gotta get more spunk in that than your step.
this one here is going to attack you on advantage. So first one,
Good, go on.
19, and second one is a 24. Does a 19 or
good
24
hit.
hit?
Good hit. See what you do.
Both of them? Is
no, first one done. Second one does. You've got to be
Second one
20. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go for does 8 wounds.
Hey, you little shitter.
Okay, so it's not a grievous wound, but you are starting to tally up all these hits, Angus.
Yeah, Sassenach.
This one here is going to attack Moon. Um, 16, not
Nope,
enough. I
I'm
don't think.
17.
And
Do
then
I
one
have
of
to make a constitution test for
What
the
for?
spell? Constitution
Oh, is
spell.
that concentration roll? Is it? Thanks, Hayden,
Yeah,
for your
concentration.
What spell is it?
My hammer.
No,
spiritual
it's not a concentration spell.
Cool.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
No, but thanks for volunteering. That makes it. I think concentration rolls are one of those things that don't get taken.
Yeah. Well,
As
at
often
least
as they should.
Got to remember.
Yeah, I've got to try and remember as well. So thanks, mate. I appreciate you putting that out there. So we've got one guard who's attacking Luciana on advantage. First attack. And second attack.
Fuck me.
So the first one is a crit.
Oh God.
Longsword.
I'm gonna have
only
to
25.
shield again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is a spell slot every time, is it?
Yeah.
How are you for spell slots?
We don't talk about spell slots I don't have.
Okay. Right. So, Luciana, you are holding your own with your arcane defenses, but how long can it last?
Not very.
You're not bad at tanking for a mage, are you?
Nope.
So,
It's just can't do it for long.
okay, so that is the guard's go. Top of the round of this meat grinder. It's Angus Firebird.
That's more
I hit
like
the
it,
guard.
Angus.
Spiritual weapon this time for the back.
Okay, this is the wounded one, presumably. Nine force damage to the back of the head. Hey, the spinning. No. His spinning hammer just keeps whacking him over and over again around the back of the shoulders and head.
Must be a thing with clerics and warhammers, Dave, that they never seem to hit stuff.
Oh no, that's not good.
Little stumpy dwarf farms are getting tired.
Even on advantage. So, anything more, Angus?
No, I'd say that's all I can do.
Nobby, you're up. Nobby the Scouse Elf, what's it to be? You're muted, buddy, I can't hear.
Let's see. Well, seems to be a bit of a bun fight going on down there, but so I will hide as my bonus action if I'm not already still hidden, and then fire a shot back at the guard. The same one that I.
Yeah. So could we just have a check then? Does sneak attack get rid of your hide, or how does that aspect of it work?
I suppose it's
Dave,
the way I do it is it's whether or not someone has become aware that he is hiding. So,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know where his shot's coming from. The guard is probably aware he's been shot in the back. It's up to you whether the guard knows that he's hidden, if he's hidden or not.
Okay, understood. I shall make a roll.
Which is normally perception versus his stealth roll.
Make a stealth roll, please, Nobby, for last turn. Okay, the guard looks back up. He knows he's been shot, but he doesn't see where the shot came from. You're still hidden, so you don't need to use your bonus action a second time to hide.
All right, sweet. So then I'll use the sneak attack, which will put me at not advantage, but just at normal.
Right roll.
Yep. The short bow.
Ooh. So unfortunately, this shot's not very good. And the arrow slams into the floor just beside Luciana.
At least it wasn't a 1.
Then hang on, so I think. No, I'm good. I'm going to, I'm going to sort of duck back in a little bit, just conceal myself again.
No worries. Let's say you already hit him. You've got a dash available as a bonus action if you wanted to move, or you don't need to hide again, but you can move if you want as a bonus.
I'm trying to think.
What are you thinking about, mate?
No, so I was thinking about climbing up onto the roof, but I don't know if that would give me any advantage into actually shooting down.
Yeah, I mean that is a good point actually. I think in general when you've got like this height advantage, we normally say that gives advantage anyway. So it's like I think from we'll let you roll a second time for your advantage. I think you don't need any more height. You're already at advantage. Where I just didn't think of that. So thanks for talking me into it.
Work.
There we go. So the attack does hit because you've got you have the high ground. So if you want to roll damage. Okay, so that's a total of 10. Okay, so a second arrow joins the first in his back. Would you make another stealth roll, please? Work out where the fuck you are. Yeah. You think he's clocked you now?
All right, so
you're
then
no
as
longer
my
hidden.
bonus, because I still have a bonus action left, I will hide.
Okay, very
So,
good.
just
So-
to interject there, I would say that if he knows where you are,
Can't
you
hide.
can't just hide in the middle of nowhere. You need
Yeah.
to break line of sight.
Yeah.
These are intelligent humans out there. They're not just going to go, "Oh, I've stopped looking at him. I don't know where he is now." He knows you're there until you are no longer there.
Yeah, well, then I will
You've still got some
duck
movement
back
anyway,
in.
haven't you?
Yeah, you could move
Yeah.
back into the room, for example, and that'd give you the opportunity to hide for you.
Yeah,
Being
yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just go back into the
Okay.
room. So
Right, so you just duck your turn back in. Okay, so
Thank
is that
you.
your go?
yep.
All right, just one moment, just turn my jumper off.
I'm unusually warm tonight as well. Have you got your heating on? Have you got your heating on, Al?
No.
It's unusually warm, isn't it, tonight?
Yeah, and PC's warming the room up a bit. I put my jumper on earlier thinking I'd be cold.
Yeah.
I was a little bit cold earlier, but it doesn't seem bad. Unless Collie's put the heating on without telling me. I don't
Leanne
keep
hasn't.
it padlocked like you do. Well, don't keep
It's
it
under lock
padlocked up
and
like
key.
you do. Okay, so Nobby's had his go. Luciana,
Ew. Right.
surrounded by foes.
Yeah.
You won't need your spell spots later on in the encounter, though.
Shush you.
You won't
I'm gonna-
need them.
I'm going to. I don't really want to do this, but I'm going to. I'm going to. How is this going to work? Let me think about it. Yeah, I'm going to use the Shadow Blade as my. I should have really put it in my offhand, but I did declare it was in my main hand, so never mind. I'm going to main hand Shadow Blade, swingy at that guy north of me. Ooh!
Nice.
Exquisite. Wow.
Okay, it's good. Oh my lord. So what's that? 22, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the energies of the Shadow Blade are quite dramatic, and you take a huge chunk out of the guard's kind of arm, and he's got like a torch and a longsword, and his hand is just severed off. Torch falls to the ground, and he takes a step back, or tries to take a step back. He's bleeding from this stomp, but he still stands, Dave.
Okay. And then my offhand attack, I'm going to put on. Do I go for the kill or do I go for that? I'm going to go for this guy.
The unwounded one, okay.
Yeah. 18.
That's another hit, and you'd also be at advantage, but
Oh,
can
I'll
roll
roll
again if
again
you want.
just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
No.
You might as well.
4 slashing damage.
Just a bit
Hayden.
of
Hello.
Yes.
Hayden's been awake all night, so he's doing.
Saw him. He is doing good. I saw him starting to drift there. I was just like,
Well, you can't stop. You can't hold the tide at bay, mate. You know,
No.
sea has to
Johnny.
come in sooner or later.
It's combat. He'll be
Okay.
fine. He tends to either stay awake through combat or wake up in time for his turn and know exactly what's going on somehow.
Shout blood for the blood god at him. That normally.
Just get Freya to sit next to you and give you a shake every now and then.
that also works wonders.
Does. Dad, you bastard!
It's your turn, Dad. Your mates are taking the piss out of you.
yeah.
Have you finished your turn, Luciana?
Action, bonus action. I'm not going to move. Yeah, that's
Okay,
me done.
well done. Moon, you're up next.
Carry on swinging my sword at him.
Okay.
Still using great weapon attacks.
Yep, you're still on advantage.
Yep. Smart.
Oh, 19, that's enough. So you land a blow finally.
23 damage.
23.
Yes. Crush them, Moon. Crush them with your big womanly arms.
Yeah, you,
And your
you score
burnt
him across the
buttocks.
chest.
Firm
dear.
buttocks.
Okay.
No nice cushioned buttocks that Angus has rested his little ginger head upon.
So, I have to say,
She
that
didn't
was the
enjoy
highlight
it,
of my
but
afternoon.
she was sweating. She didn't wash.
She's a barbarian, of course she fucking didn't wash.
Yeah, man, it smelled like you wouldn't want
Lady
to be
Musk!
there.
Okay,
Barbarian Lady Musk.
bit of moon musk.
Yeah, Angus would rather
like
like
pub.
wow.
Excuse
Okay,
me.
Anyway,
is that your go,
Yeah.
Moon?
Sorry, yep, that's it.
You all done?
Sorry,
After
mate.
Moon, it's all good. Baldred, it's your go.
Okay. Is it
So you've
free
got
action
one.
to get my shield? Drop. Basically, put my Morning Star away and grab my shield.
Yeah, you can drop your Morning Star, draw your shield as a freebie.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'm going to use the one that basically knocks them back. So I'm going to attack the guy in front of me, the one that did me damage, and I'm going to basically try and push him back so that he's out of the combat if I can. So I'm going to use
So
the
you can use a pushback.
yeah,
Attack.
I'm going to use the push attack.
Okay, so these just on
Yeah.
so these are like your maneuvers. They take what's called superiority dice. So I think you get 4 of these.
Yeah.
So this will cost you 1 of them. So I'll just knock that off. So let's
Okay.
have a look how it works. So it's the first time I've seen this as well. So when you hit a creature weapon attack, you can expend 1 dice to attempt to drive him back.
Okay, I'll try
So
and hit
you
him.
add you add the dice to the damage roll, and if he fails a strength roll, he'll go flying backwards. First of all, you need to hit him. Okay, 17 is just enough, Johnny.
Cool.
So you expend 1 dice, and you add the superiority dice. So I think you can add this superiority dice onto your damage now. If you click the checkbox, it's in global damage modifiers beneath your weapons in the middle. There's a little
Okay.
checkbox for your superiority dice. If you turn that on, it'll add D8 damage to your roll.
Okay. Cool.
So you do extra
Right.
damage, and he'll make a save. Oh no, it's a critical. It's a 1. So anyway, so you do. Unfortunately, you only do 9 damage. But let's knock that off to start with. So that's. You send him flying backwards, and because he's made a critical failure as well, he slams up to this kind of carved griffin that forms the pillar beside the door, and he smacks into that. So I'd like to roll another D8 damage, and he's prone.
Okay.
He just slumps down to his arse. Okay. So Mordred. Oh, Mordred?
Back, you dog. Back, I say.
Okay. So you just fling one of these guys out of combat. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And after that's your action. You've still got a bonus action.
Can I move to this side?
Yeah, you can move there.
Yeah.
Fine.
Just sort of strengthen into the combat with those two. Just to try and take.
If you want to
try and
engage
get a
both
hit.
of them, you'd have to move to this point here because there's one here and one here.
Yeah. Do that then. Yep, that sounds good to me.
So you've made a move. You've done an action.
Cool.
Is there anything you do with your bonus action that you want to do?
Can I use a what do you call it? That second wind thing, or can I only use one thing per turn?
I don't know. Let's have a look. So second wind is
It's
a bonus action. Yeah, so you can use that.
Okay, so I'm going to use that then. So it's D10 plus fighter level.
Which is 4. You're level 4.
Okay, so D10. So 6, so 10. I get 10 wounds back.
Okay.
As well.
Do
So
you
I'm
want
gonna do that.
to add that back on, buddy?
I'll do it. Yeah, I can do them.
Cool.
Excellent.
So yeah. So Baldred,
Nice.
he unleashes a war cry, and he seems regenerated by his battle cry.
I remember.
That's I'm going to leave it there.
Fantastic. Okay, so that's your go, Baldred.
Cool. With that,
After Baldred, it's the guards. They're looking a bit fucking ropey now.
we get another beer.
Cool. Okay. Right, so this one's going to attack Moon, I guess. I'll start from the right this time. I've got a 20 there, Moon.
Hit.
Does 7 wounds.
Right.
2 attacks on Luciana at advantage. First one is 22, and second one is 19.
The 22 hits.
Okay, so he does D8 plus 3. 11.
Okay.
And last one on Moon. Not Moon, Angus rather. That is not enough. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3. That's all the guards. Oh no, there's one here. This guard gets up. That costs him half his move. 1, 2, 3. He moves back into you, Angus, and attacks you at advantage. He's got 20.
That's
that enough?
my AC. Yeah, my AC is 20.
That's enough. Okay, does 5 wounds to you. Dog's dead.
Good.
Okay,
Very good.
guards have had the go. There's blood everywhere. Blood.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong game. That's later. Top of the round.
All right. Angus is going to wield his spiritual weapon with advantage.
And who's he attacking? This one on the... This one?
The one that's down on wounds.
Yeah, that's a hit. Can you finish this guard off?
Finish him off
Finish it.
with your red
In the
ring.
goblin brothel.
Hey, the hammer just keeps whacking and whacking. And he behave. And he's going to... he falls down to his knees.
Bonus action.
Headshot.
The,
Finishing
Okay.
him off, Alan. That's, you know.
Oh, there we go.
Does that have rude connotations? I didn't know.
Does now. Anything does if you make Johnny laugh like that, you know it has rude connotations.
Finish him.
I'm just a very
There's
rude
so
person.
many words and phrases you just can't use.
I know. I've got a list.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Okay. So that is it's not a
nice.
ruination of this guard.
A nice tasty crit.
Okay. on the 2
No,
wounded.
Johnny,
That's
no!
what you needed.
There was nothing rude about that.
Well, it was given advantage, Alan, if you needed to go.
For the previous things that were done, like, you know what I mean? That was said.
Oh, what a nice tasty crit you've got.
Dave going like, nice tasty crit. Like, what?
Critted all over him.
Okay. Where are
Very
we?
good.
Fantastic. So you've killed this remaining guard.
Well done,
Yep.
Angus.
Yeah. Yay.
Let's see.
I've hit them
Is that your
up,
go? There you go, puppy. Is that your go, mate?
I think it is. There's nowhere else I can really move, but at least that guard hasn't got advantage on me anymore.
He certainly does not. So after Angus, then it's Nobby. What are you doing, Nobby? You're muted again, mate.
Excuse me.
Still muted.
Come on. There we go. I'm going to stick my head back out the window and continue sniping at stuff if I can see anything.
Okay, so do you want to use your bonus action to hide first? So you used your bonus action last turn to move back. Do you want to hide before you?
I'm going to sort of like be hiding, duck down, stealthy, and just sort of peek up.
So if you just like to roll again for your stealth.
Oh, hang on. I don't know what that was. Give me a sec. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so you're totally hidden again.
Good.
You're still on sniper mode. Oh yeah,
Yep.
remember you get advantage, obviously, for the height this time, so you're actually rolling on advantage.
Woo.
Because you have the high ground.
Yes. I can't actually see anything.
Oh, sorry, let me
it's not
move
on
you.
the map.
Sorry, I moved you back.
Yep.
I'll move you back out, so you're like there. So you pop your head out the window again.
Hang on. So, yeah, I'm going to take another shot at that guard that has got 2 arrows sticking out his back already.
Yep. Third time's a charm, they say.
All right. So, advantage. Yep. Sneak attack.
21.
Yay.
It's good. Do you want to roll damage? Should get your
Yep.
sneak bonus as well.
Come on.
Okay. This guard had 10 wounds left, so you've done 15. So, third time is the charm, and the third arrow slams into the back of his neck in a kind of a weak spot in his armour. Luciana, you see this guard, and you see the arrow as well. You've seen the 3 arrows come, and you know full well what's going on here. Nobby's come to your aid, and he's shot dead this guard who's in combat with you.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, it's all right, guys. I'll save you.
Okay.
Yep.
Anything else you want to do, Nobby?
How many guards are actually left? How many can I see? Is it just
There are
2,
2, I believe.
Yep. So if I can make, no, I'm going to stay where I am. Actually,
You happy
I'm
where you are?
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's have some. I feel like some form of morale test is in order. Okay. Right. So, Luciana, your go.
Okie dokie, I'm going to flash Nobby a winning, cheery grin and a cheeky wink. And then I'm going to... I'm just going to do a little movie to there. I'm going to... Shadowblade this bitch, 16. Oh no, I've got advantage, haven't I?
Okay, you're going to need 17. Oh, not
And
enough.
then offhand, 17. Which also
Okay,
would
so
have
the
been
offhand,
advantage.
the offhand lands.
2 slashing damage.
Okay, it's 2 slashing damage.
Yeah, and that is me.
Yes,
Okay.
at least it was something, though, Dave. It was something.
Yep.
I've had a turn with 2 attacks with nothing. I can
So
take that.
Dave's been steadily giving advantage to everyone during this entire fight as well, which is
Yeah,
That's
great,
kind
great
of
play.
my aim.
the kind of mathematical advantage here is
Yeah.
quite significant, I think, for a lot of, especially for Moon, who's.
That's how I'm playing Lucy. She's not a big damage dealer, but she's mobile. So my way of playing her is to just put her in a place where she can always give at least one person advantage.
Very clever.
So, it's a lot of kind of hidden damage in a sense. It's like a stealth tax, but with damage.
Yes.
So, right. So after Luciana, is that your go, mate? You're done. After Luciana, it's Moon.
What's going on? Carry on attacking the same one.
Okay. Are you still using the
Yep.
two-handed style?
Still enthusiastically whacking away.
Johnny, there you go.
Got it.
Pause for Johnny.
Huh?
Hey?
There we go.
You
Nice.
missed the one that genuinely sounded like someone referring to masturbation. That's better.
That
Okay.
needs to be doubled.
Yeah, that's... Why isn't that doubled?
So rolling 2, rage damage plus 10. Okay, yeah, it doesn't double it, so that's 24.
Why?
So we've got 25. Oh no. Okay, Moon.
It's like
So you
38
can jump
damage
up
in it.
It's I make it 50 damage, don't you?
What's he
Yeah.
rolled? 7. So 14,
Jump up into the air.
18, 19, 20. Plus Great Weapon Master. So 20. That's 32?
It says here that he's rolled 12 damage from his rage and Great Weapon Master, and then 13 slashing. So I make that
He hasn't-
25 damage.
He hasn't
times two.
rolled Great Weapon,
No.
has he?
Oh, no, it's
when
just
you're
10. It's 10 straight, Dave.
Yeah.
when you roll a crit, it's
I
only the
see.
rolled
Okay.
dice that get doubled. It's not your strength
I'm with
bonus
you.
and anything
I'm
like
with you.
that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
literally
okay.
just the rolled dice.
Okay,
So
what
I've
do you make?
rolled
What do you make that
7, so
total
that's
then?
doubled 14, plus strength is 18, plus 2 from the weapons 20, plus 2 from rage is 22, plus 10 from Great Weapon Master is 32 damage.
32, eh? Well, that's enough.
Still a
So-
beast of a hit.
Yes, there's no way you can get that to work it all out automatically for you then with a crits, because
It should do it.
That's a lot of maths for me to do at this time of the evenings.
It
Wait,
should have done it.
The thing is, it's because I clicked the damage button on the attack thing. The thing is, if
Yeah.
I'm going to click that now, you watch what it does. It's sort of
It rolls it
11
twice.
plus 10. It doesn't double the dice roll. It rolls the dice
Rolls it
roll
twice.
twice.
Yeah,
Okay, well.
I don't know how to get that to change.
Okay. Anyway, so Moon, you jump up into the air, and you come down with this double-handed swipe with the greatsword, and you kind of cleave straight into this guy's kind of shoulder blade and go straight through. And you're cutting through his armor just like it's a hot knife through butter. You've absolutely destroyed this guard with Barbarian Rage, and that procs a bonus attack, doesn't it? When you kill someone,
kill
or when you
something.
crit.
So I'll look at Lucy square in the eye and scream at her.
No, Moon, kill that one. I'm going to point at the guard over there.
Rush towards her and then veer to the left.
You still look like a guard. You still look like a guard.
Yes,
Luciana, by the way.
yeah. But I'm wearing the guard outfit, but I look like me. I've got my face.
Okay, so Mordred, that's something important I need to tell you, Mordred, is Luciana is dressed or appears.
I'm wearing the guard
she looks like a
uniform.
guard. Yeah. She looks like just all the other guards, Mordred.
She didn't league with the guards.
Alan, I brought this on myself. It's fine.
So, okay, so Luciana, you've had your go. We've
Hang on,
had your
I've got
go.
an attack
Moon,
on the
Moose
second one as
on
well.
the second ago, right? Okay.
This one's not at advantage because there's nobody the other side of it.
No,
That's a 14. That's a miss.
14's not enough. Okay, is that you done then, Moon?
That's it.
Baldred the Destroyer. I'd like you to make a perception roll, please, at advantage. Baldred. He's kind.
As I've said before, Al, everything that happens to me as a player in games, I fucking deserve. So,
Okay, so Baldred, you are quite proficient in combat. You're used to the melee, and you clock this this female guard who's been on the other side, and you've noticed that she's actually on your team. She's been attacking the guards. She's been fending off guard attacks. So even though she's dressed as a guard, you recognise that she's one of yours.
which is a shame.
If you made a crap, perception roll there, then...
But you are not my enemy.
But no, you are clearly attacking the guards, Dave, and also fighting off the guards. So
If I'd have been killed by Johnny's Pokemon character in this game, I wouldn't have been angry.
oh dear. No, I mean,
Okay, so I'm
That's-
going to. Hang on a second, I'll just move up so I can see that map a bit better. Okay, I'm going to move over to attack this guard here.
there's only one left. He's on the far left. Okay.
Yep, I'm going to go and try and jab him, if I can. So,
Okay, Johnny.
what are the
2,
skills
3,
have I
4.
got? Let me
Do
just
you want me
see.
before we get going, Johnny? Do you want me to? I'm just going to give you a bit of coaching if you like. So what you can
Yeah.
do is you can move a little bit further. You've got 6 squares of move.
Yeah.
So you can move from here to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can actually move around the guard.
Yeah.
You don't get any opportunity attacks unless you leave his engagement.
Yeah.
And when you're here, that gives Angus and Moon advantage, and you also get advantage. So by encircling the enemy, you get a much better chance to hit for you and for your allies.
Okay.
And
So-
as a fighter and a general, you would know that.
Yeah. Of course. So,
Hold on. Hold on one sec, Johnny.
Hi, Nicole.
hello.
He's muted his microphone. That means he's talking about us.
Oh,
Go on,
Liz decides to rescue a hedgehog today.
What?
What?
There was two conversations going on at once there, and I thought I heard someone say something about an erotic hedgehog.
No, Liz decides to rescue a hedgehog today.
Oh, right.
It's a juvenile hedgehog, just slightly underweight.
The French
And
prickler.
not in hibernation period, so
Was it in your garden?
give it a home. And it's
Hold on, Scotty, I'll give you that one.
Guinea pig bars.
Was it in your garden, Hayden?
Yeah. Well, we had one die in the pond on Monday, and we've had one before die in the pond. So we didn't want this one to die in the pond.
Wait, so
Who's died in the pond?
you built a pond in your garden and a hedgehog drowned itself in it. You built a hedgehog suicide enclosure.
But
He was doing it 5 meter band, and he didn't get it.
two hedgehogs drowned themselves in a pond.
Oh my god! What the hell?
hell?
Maybe you should build a little fence round it. What is it with your garden and rodents dying horrifically?
I've got the aura of death.
Why didn't you?
It's blood magic.
I'll be honest. I'm a little disappointed.
It's where drama looks from.
Another
That's where
sacrifice.
drama looks from.
Another sacrifice to the gods.
I'm a little disappointed, and I'm sure Alan is as well, that you didn't live stream the drowning hedgehog.
Dave, you know, if I could, I would have made some good YouTube money off that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about making money, but you definitely made some waves, I think. Right.
New style videos.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'd be hated around the
Okay,
world.
so right, Danny.
Yeah, but you'd feed on that. That's the thing.
No,
It'd make you more powerful.
I feel like an emotional vampire out of what they did in the shadows. Looking off for dismay.
Feast on the despair.
Highly nourishing. Hey guys, so Baldwin, yeah, do you want to move to there? Do you want to attack? Did you
I
say?
do, and I want to do an action surge,
Action surge!
so I can attack twice. Is that what it means?
Well, you basically get a bonus actions, yes. You can use that to attack twice if you want.
I'm going to do that.
He's
I'm gonna do my-
And both for advantage.
He's a famous French movie star with a
Now he
spin-off
came back
in
into-
spin-off in toys as well. He's got a toy line.
Right.
Action
Okay, Johnny.
surge.
Stop. Okay, right. So a couple of things. Let's just work out this. So the first one, is going to hit for 12. That's all right. You don't get the superiority dice because that's that was only for your last attack.
I'll do that. Sorry.
So that needs to come off. So the second one though will be a. So you say it's the actual roll that gets doubled. Then is that what you're saying with crit? It's not the
The
total
dice
damage.
rolls, not total.
Dice roll. Okay. So
Any dice rolls.
Okay then. The D8 that just gets a bit common. Okay, so 7, 14, 19.
You have
So
to stimulate the crit. You know what I mean?
Stop it,
that's the
Johnny.
goal.
19, 29. You do a total of 31 damage.
Nice.
All right. Oh, what have you done there? That was. Don't do that.
You'll have to. You'll simply have to. You'll simply have to stimulate.
You won't get anywhere without it, will you, Johnny? You won't get anywhere without it.
We wouldn't.
Without that stimulation. So you've killed the well no you haven't killed him, sorry, you've put a couple of nasty blows onto the fucking back of this guy. You know, he's been heavily wounded.
Nasty blows, you say?
Sorry, I'm running out of descriptive. I'm running out of descriptive words. Sorry, guys. I'm flagging as we get towards the end. So
He's using a blunt weapon, pig.
hit him really hard. Johnny.
Oh,
Got caught on some teeth. Got caught on some teeth right there.
Giving him a good pummeling from the rear.
Told you to lower your expectations, guys. What you like? You're obsessed. Your mind's been bitter.
This has been, without a doubt, the gayest combat we've ever had.
You two made it that way.
Again, it's only turned gay since Johnny's arrived.
I know, it's never been like this before. This is the 6th session. We've never had this much of a gay fest.
It's never been.
We're all playing women
I
to be
think
incredibly
that's
masculine until Johnny got here.
It is a shame that we're not all playing women. I think that would be fantastic. If
We don't
Aidan
know
was
it,
a-
Angus. He could be a
Oh yeah,
woman.
he could be a female dwarf. We don't know. It's the beard.
I'm not Trangus, okay.
Yes.
Dingus.
Oh shit.
So have I killed him?
Unfortunately, not. He's basically on death's door. You've pretty much brought him
To his
to,
knees.
the edge.
Walk
The
into
edge
the
of death.
light, brother. Walking
But
to the
someone
light.
else is gonna steal the kill. I think.
Is he on his knees, Alan?
Okay, will you
Can I
behave
boot him in
yourself?
the, can I boot him in the nuts just to finish him off?
Okay, so the guard, in his turn, he throws down his weapons. He gets down on his knees and he begs for mercy. Please, please, don't kill me. I'm just a guard. And he screams out for mercy. So yeah, Dave, you've got it. All right, you happy now?
Yes.
He's on his knees. He's dropped his weapon, and he surrenders and he begs for mercy.
My
Top of the
turn,
round,
is
it's
it?
Angus. Top of the round, it's Angus.
Yeah, I'm going to move my hammer.
The warriors.
So it's here, Alan. And then
I mean, you're
attack
already
for
you're
that.
already you're already at advantage, mate. But
Yeah, but one thing, I want to get a hit with this fucking hammer in.
I'm trying to get a hammer kill in there.
I haven't had many hammer kills. So
He surrendered to you, Angus. He surrendered to you. Are you?
I didn't. I'm a bit deaf from hammering at the
Deaf.
forge all the years.
Too much hammering at the anvil.
Yeah, I didn't hear him. I've been hammering the anvil.
Can you guess how many wounds he has?
36.
Eight.
It begins with 8. Okay, well done. It's
86.
just enough. Right, so his cries for mercy, his surrender falls on deaf ears as a spiritual hammer floats around and just twats him around the temple. The guards are dead. Okay, well, I didn't expect you to just all right up front, attack him in a frontal assault, but there you go.
Neither did we. Well, at
So-
least neither did me and Tom.
Okay, so you're out of combat for the
It's
time
like
being.
fighting in the tunnels, eh, Moon?
You've killed all the veterans. So.
Right. Nobby's going to shout down out the window like, "Hey, guys, gals, there's goblins in here." Just to let them know there's goblins inside.
Okay.
Goblins. They
Um,
hate goblins.
I'm gonna start kicking this nearest corpse, the one north of me. I'm gonna be kicking it in the abdomen, going and just screaming, "Fuck off, you goblin sons of bitches! You think you're hard? Fuck you! Fuck you!" And I'm crying, and my mascara's running, and I maybe don't even notice Nobby say something about goblins inside.
She is a mess.
Oh dear. I'm loving your instinctive kinship with your new character, Johnny. It's just
It's
I'm
happened
loving it a
before.
lot.
When you give Johnny a character, he just instantly gels with it. Remember when we gave him fucking Courtney, and it was like he became Courtney within 30 seconds.
I love it. I love it. So it's good to see you, man. So
It's good to be here. Thank you for waking me up after 250 years.
oh dear. Okay.
I overslept.
Be all that
Yeah.
cock.
So I think let's seeing that this is the first time Johnny's met any of you guys. Do you want to just give yourself a brief description to Johnny, just so he knows what each of you look like? If you'd be so kind. We've shown a picture of Johnny already. If you just want to. Does anyone want to
I
go
think I
first?
described myself to Johnny.
You did it already. Yeah. Just for the others. Johnny, if you Moon, would you tell you?
Gin a dwarf with a man bun and a hammer, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one.
There's a picture of Moon
A
in the
bit.
general chat.
Yeah. Moon is very tall and muscular with long jet black hair, tattoos all over her arms, wearing a sort of a leather strappy top and a pair of tight leather trousers and furry boots. Carried a massive sword and currently covered in blood.
I'm in love.
Hardly any of it is hers.
Will you plow me?
No man's plow. I'm having nightmares.
I wonder if damsels such as that rescue knights in distress.
That's what she looks like, Johnny, is a picture in general chat.
Fantastic.
Also, Johnny, if you're looking in general chat, there is above Moon, there is Luciana. She isn't currently wearing that. She's dressed however these guards are wearing, but that's kind of her general look. She's slim, athletic, got a dancer's build, quite a pretty girl, but she looks like she's barely out of her teens. And every move she makes is very elegant, and you've seen when she fights like she's dancing rather than actually fighting.
I look like my token, Johnny.
Can't say that. That's terrible.
What?
No, I'm not. I'm going to keep that one to myself.
You should do.
Yeah, I think you
Really
should.
good, yeah.
Oh, this one's never going up on YouTube.
Nobby, would you just quickly describe where Nobby's up in the first floor window out of the manor house, so he's up here.
Right, yeah, he's kind of...
Are you coming out of stealth first? Can anyone actually see you at all?
Yeah, I'll come out of stealth and say hello, and hang on. I've just uploaded a picture of me to the general chat.
Cool.
But yeah, there's a pointy-eared, half-elf, bearded, kind of scruffy-looking, roguish type who's currently got lots of mud and crap smothered all over his face as sort of makeshift camo paint when he was trying to be stealthy on the heist.
Is that you, Baldric?
Hey, bollockhead! What are you doing here?
I was summoned.
Where you been? You look like you've been somewhere.
I've been trapped inside a ring for 250 years.
They shoved you inside a ring. Whose ring did they shove you in?
This just gives the gives, doesn't
it? Deep into his ring. Like, I was going to turn around with a gauntlet outstretched and like point to Ada's character.
Hey, that don't sound comfortable, does it now?
Deep inside, I was trapped inside that ring for 250 years.
Hey, how did he fit you in his ring? Is there that much space in there?
There's
Must
a
be
variety
very dark.
of methods that could be deployed to ease
What kind many things in tunnels and caves I'd like, you know.
Butter is a preferred.
Nobody's looking a bit confused. Hey, Angus, so
away.
he was going down your tunnel and ended up in your ring.
Aye. Yes, indeed. It is a long and dark story involving a strange ritual. I would really rather forget.
The ring.
Well, great to have you here.
This has to stop.
It's not the ring of peace, is it?
This innuendo has a lot of legs. No, the hob's not even there, so I can't say. Okay, it says a voice on the wind.
Depends how you spell peace. Before E except after C, I don't know.
Okay, guys. So it's the quiet of the evening has settled down now. Now the battle has stopped. There's no more sounds that you can hear. The manor house sounds completely quiet. You think that you might have killed all of the guards, even the one who surrendered. The corpses are lying on the floor in front of you. It looks like you've pretty much got. Seems like you got the place to yourself. There won't be any more guards, will there?
I'm gonna loot these guards.
Okay. Do you want to have a bit of a loot, guys?
I'm going to collapse to the floor and sob to myself for a moment, occasionally looking around wide-eyed, realising they're not goblins. Oh my god, they're people!
You're a
I'm going
murderer.
to go over and pat the shoulder and go, there.
Bird!
Do not be stressed.
You're the spooky blood man that came out of Angus's ring, right?
Baldric the Destroyer is here.
I'm also going to turn around when I've got a chance to speak. Just saying at that point.
No worries. We're not in initiative order at the minute.
I'm going to say, pick yourself up, lassie. You're doing your name a disgrace by weeping on the floor.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm going to get up and I'm going to turn to face Baldric and I'm going to fan my eyes Offer my hand. Luciana Roth, give a little curtsy.
He'll lean forward with his like visor closed and press their hand to his visor.
Dunk.
Oh.
Oh, you can call me Lucy.
You can call me Baldric the Destroyer.
Wonderful, Baldred the Destroyer. Do
Oh dear.
you come here often?
Once every 250 years.
Oh, that's not very frequently then. I mean,
I'm a busy Knight of the Ring.
just to clarify, just so we're all on the same page, Baldred here came out of Angus's ring, right? We all saw that, yes?
Red ring.
Angus's red ring. Baldred appeared as a cloud of blood out of Angus's red ring and reformed. I mean, is that normal? Because I was given a yellow ring. I have a yellow ring.
Well, you can guess what happened there. You will be showered in blessings.
I bring you gifts. So, if Baldred came out of Angus's bloody red ring, then what comes out of my yellow, slightly off? Let's call it off-white, shall we? My slightly off-white ring. And Moon, didn't you get a ring as well? What colour's your ring?
Blue.
Why is this so funny?
Oh dear.
I guess gonna walk off.
Associated with extreme cold, from
Yes.
what I've heard.
Moon's. I mean, Moon can be quite how to put this politely, a standoffish woman. So I'm not surprised her ring's cold and hard to penetrate. Stop it!
Is this true, Miss Moon? I'll just turn with just a
I'm gonna
like
keep wiping mascara.
if a closed visored knight's face could look interested, then that's how the cold visored face looks at this moment, with a slight incline of the head.
Ugh.
Tell me it's not true, or is it? He's just gonna put his hands up like that.
Luciana, I'm going to go sit on the edge of the room, but
So Moon, you've just been addressed by the
Baldred.
Black Knight.
Yeah.
Are you saying anything, or are you just?
I'm staring at him, breathing very heavily through my nose, gripping the hilt of my sword incredibly tightly.
I'm gonna gently lay a hand on Moon's forearm. Go, Moon. I think he's friendly. I think he's maybe trying to be friendly. Don't go chopping him up. He's helped us.
What did you say, Angus?
I was going to say it's a Bala ally. He come from a ring. I've heard of him. I've heard of him before.
The first damsel I've ever seen that could probably rescue me. I won't lie to you. I've not seen many, but
she's quite something. She should see her chopping action. It's incredible.
Is it vigorous?
While I'm next to Luciana,
will she fight to the finish?
Stop it.
I think you guys just need to get it out of your system. You know what I mean?
know.
Just let it go.
The thing is, I want to play along, but
Honestly,
Lucy's so innocent and sweet that she wouldn't be able to partake in such ridiculousness. Anyway, Angus, you were doing something. Let's listen to Angus.
Yeah. Right. I was going to you, Luciana, I was going to pat you on your shoulder and say, well done for getting up. You've always got my support. Give you a nudge and sit back down, sort of like away from the group and listen.
Thank you, Angus. It's just for a moment there, I thought these were all goblins. I didn't realise we were killing people.
Enemy's an enemy. You learn
People
that they come in
corrupted
all
by the
shapes
evil
and
sorcery of
sizes.
goblins.
They can look like your best friend or your worst nightmare.
Or your nanny.
That's right. Never trust your nanny.
Oh no, you should always trust Nanny. She's wonderful.
Oh.
Angus! I've just realised something.
What have you realised? You understand me.
I can
You're
understand
talking
everything
to me
you're
about-
saying. I've obviously been around you long enough that I've got an ear for your accent finally. Wonderful.
Shit. All right. Well, let's thank the
You can
Ford
say his voice has got
Father
a certain
and
ring to
blessings
it.
to the Omnishire to us both, eh?
I'm sorry, I didn't get a word of that. What's the Omnisire?
It's the Omnishire. You're in the wrong game.
Merging realities. What? Stop this nonsense.
Does not matter. This is the God I follow.
I didn't
Okay.
catch what you said, Nobby, either. Then you're a bit quiet.
Oh, sorry.
I can't remember.
Nobby, go, Tom. Go on, Tom.
I honestly can't remember what I said.
No,
It was
it's
something to
fine,
do with
mate.
something to do with the ring.
No worries. It's like sometimes if two people are talking at once, you can't always hear what people are saying. So.
Yeah,
Aye,
that's
let's
right.
cast the rings aside for a second.
Secret and master ring.
Ooh, right. Anyway, we're supposed to be here for a reason. We weren't here to murder goblin men that aren't goblin. I mean, are we in trouble for killing these people? Isn't that murder?
I know, they're murderers.
Most things can be swept under a carpet or a
Right.
large tapestry or behind it.
Ooh, yeah. I mean,
Depends where it come.
what
I
should we...
think we was really still on the way here. Nobody will suspect a thing.
Yeah, nobody would have noticed us moving through town heading this way, would they? So let's.
No,
maybe
no,
we
no.
should. Maybe
Of
we should
course
head.
not. We were really subtle. We went down High Street and everything.
Maybe we should head inside and get what we're here for. Why are we here? I can't remember. Oh, something to do with the merchant, right?
Okay, so yeah, this is the house, the manor house of Mustafa Munchausen, and he is a
What a name that is.
a crooked. It's a perfectly good name. It's a serious name for a serious game, and so this guy here, he's like a food, like a grain merchant, that sort of thing, and he's got a real throttle on the food supply of the town of Esarhaddon, which is a perfectly good name as well, Hayden. And what the count thinks is that he's been manipulating the Goblin War to really profit off the food supply of the kingdom, and he also thinks he's a bit fucking crooked. So he wanted his accounts to be stolen. So you're here to get the accounts of Mustafa Munchausen and see what ill doing he's been up to.
Okay, so maybe we should, maybe we should head inside, find these accounts. I'm assuming we'll find a ledger or some sort of paperwork, and we should. I mean, should we do something with the bodies? I don't know. This is my first time doing something
We should
like this.
we should burn the bodies.
Burn them.
Or,
Okay.
or arrange them in a neat pile with weapons embedded in them.
I mean, that sounds just. No, let's.
After all, they're not real bodies, they're only
That's
human
what they did.
bodies.
That's what we did in my day. That's what we did in my day. It really makes an impression.
Your day. Okay,
I have
wonderful.
no qualms about like making human body art. If it's dwarven body art, I'd have a problem. But
I mean-
human body art, you know what I mean, short-lived. You might as well like get on that stake.
I mean, I have some oil.
Is everything all right at home?
Is everything
Angus?
all right to know, Angus? Yes, you seem to be having some trauma. Right, I've got some oil. I have a lantern. No, wait, Moon has my lantern. Moon, do you still have my lantern?
Do you see your lantern?
No, that's why I'm asking the question. What have you done with it, Moon?
Look for the glow. It's dark.
Cover the bodies. I'm going to start moving the bodies into a pile.
Pile them up. Pile them up. I'll be right back.
Oh, pile the bodies.
Okay, so
like a pile of bodies.
Bob starts the
It's my
pile.
song.
Anyone helping with the corpse duty?
I'll give what's it called?
Bring wood and oil. And I'll say that.
I'll give you a hand, eh?
Right, now I would like you to make a trail of oil, like smear the bodies in oil, like pour it on, and then make a little trail for me.
I'm not rubbing them around and round. I'll tell you what I'll do.
Trust me. This is my signature sign off for most battles. Make a little trail, and then I will show you how you give warriors that you have defeated a good send off.
Okay,
I
right.
kind of imagine what you're doing it, but yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's bond.
Guys, just explain to me. Sorry, what is happening here? Because I've
oil is being
We
poured
were
losing
piling
my
bodies up,
credibility.
put them in oil, and then
Can you do
making
it
a
one at a
trail.
time? This is
making a
giving
little
me
trail of
headache.
oil away from the
Guys,
bodies.
you're both talking over each other, so I
Sorry,
can't.
sorry.
We had to. We had to.
I know you do, guys, but we can't.
Johnny,
We
you go.
can't
Okay.
communicate.
Okay, so basically, we're making a pile of bodies. I'm moving the bodies into a pile. I'm
Yeah.
going to get their weapons, stick them into their bodies, and then they're going to get covered in oil. And then a little trail of oil is being left just away from it. And then I'm going to do my signature sign off, signature send off, which is where I just get my sword, run up to it, scrape it on the floor, and then spark and set the oil on fire,
Okay.
and then that just basically sends them off in a big conflagration.
Cool. But okay, does anyone have any oil though? That's the
Yes,
first question.
I do.
Okay, so
I have 3 pints and another pint in my hooded lantern. So
That will
Okay.
do.
yeah, I think you probably need all of that to maybe. Oh, actually, let's see. It's a big pile of corpses, pint of oil. Let's say a couple of the pints. Then I think.
okay, I
We're
you
shall-
need
searching
more
first,
than one.
like obviously you loot them
What do
first, right?
loot them? So I mean, guys. So they've all got splint mail. They've all got a long sword. They've all got daggers as well.
I wanted to loot them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, loot them. So
I think you guys are having
I've got
communist
more.
loot, aren't you? So
Yeah.
if you want to
Yeah.
roll,
For the
someone
loot pile.
I'd like one person to make a perception or an investigation.
Can I do
roll,
it?
And someone else can give them advantage. Well, it's up to you guys.
I'll give you advantage.
Who's best perception, really?
I mean, I
Who
wouldn't
would
be
say
looting.
the most perceptive person here? Who do you think's the most perceptive out of us all?
I can't see a thing in this helmet.
On a
I don't
rate,
mind.
on a,
Don't mind who rolls. Just
Go on, roll, Hayden. You wanted to.
you say you wanted to do it, mate. So why don't you?
It doesn't matter what the perception is if they're skilled in it, if they're proficient in whatever skill it is you're using, then they give you advantage.
I'm probably not that good, but
Yeah, he's on about like the the bonus you might get to the like proficiency bonus, I guess. So just roll, mate. You're the one who said to do it, and you're the one who's okay. So just give me 1 second. Okay. So you find a total of 40 gold pieces amongst all the various guards.
I shall
Do you want to
add that to the
But nothing particularly
communist
special.
loot.
So what about the swords and the armor? Are you leaving them there, or are you gonna try and hoover that?
take
'Cause
the most we can carry.
if you K-Fats, well, that's what we'd have to work out really, is like how much this stuff weigh. Because obviously it's not light stuff, armor, obviously. So I was going to check. Let me have a little look.
I mean, not to be a party pooper or anything, but we came here to steal from this place, not to murder everyone. And now everyone is dead. And if someone investigates and they go, "Oh, has anyone been seen with a load of swords and armor?"
Everybody has.
But if
don't
we
worry.
go back to the town with all these stolen weapons, which, let's be honest, that's what we're doing. We're stealing weapons from the dead. If we go and sell them in town, and then later on somebody comes up here and goes, "Oh, everybody's dead. All the guards' armor and weapons have gone." Oh, there was some weird random strangers in the town selling weapons and armor. It's obviously us, isn't it?
Everybody does it day in, day out. They sell weapons.
Well, I'm
and
having
armor for
no part in it.
adventuring.
Take the gold. Take the
They
gold.
weren't
Burn the bodies. Leave nothing.
All right. I will listen to you both. Let's
These
take the
aren't
gold and burn the
goblins,
bodies.
Angus. We're not stealing, random potions we found on a goblin. Moon,
Honestly, it's no different.
Moon, what do you think?
They weren't guards.
What?
The average guardsman is an idiot. They were too well trained.
Ah, see?
They've probably hired mercenaries.
I mean, that only reinforces my point, surely.
In which case, fuck them. They don't need their money. We'll take it.
I mean, yes, take the money by all
Take
means.
the money, burn the bodies, leave no
And
trace.
on that note,
no
Alan, I'm
traces.
turning away from everybody who's discussing looting corpses, and I'm once the bodies are all piled up, I'll very gingerly pick up the body of the dog and reverentially lay it on top of the pile. With a little tear trickling down my face.
What about the
leaving
other
a
dog?
clean... Yeah, I'll do the other one as
Yeah,
well.
two dogs. Okay,
Leaving
you
a
lay the dogs
little
down.
clean fucking trail
Oh,
through the
no.
blood on my face.
It's always the animals that suffer.
It was actually the dogs that started this fight because I wanted to go and stroke the dogs and they
I
wouldn't
know.
let me.
Alan, can I make a perception check to see if I notice that Moon is a little bit upset about the dogs dying?
Sure, and you can make it advantage because she's not really hiding her feelings, I don't think.
Okay. Because I killed both the dogs. Oh shit!
Yes, you're very much aware of that.
I'm
Is
just
Moon
gonna watch
aware?
it. I'm just gonna watch
Is
it in
Moon
horror.
Is Moon aware that
I'm
Luciana?
gonna
I'd like a hold on. Can I like a perception roll at disadvantage from Moon to see if you noticed who was the dog killer? In the fog of war, if you can have a perception roll, please, at disadvantage.
Nah.
Okay, so you don't know who killed the dogs. It was Luciana. So Luciana,
I'm gonna come over and go, Moon, I've noticed your place, the dog's on top. Does that mean we're going to have some like fresh meat in a bit?
Give him a slap and ignore him.
What? What's that about? Something, yes.
I'm
such troll Hayden.
gonna sidle up to Nobby and go. I'm starting to think there might be something between those two.
I'm going to, once the bodies have been piled up and the oil's been poured on them and stuff as well, I'm just going to walk up to the end of the trail. And rather than use my sword, I'm just going to basically use my spur and just go and just flick up my spur and basically like that and just spark it and ignite the bodies and then stand back approvingly and go, that is a good,
Hello, Johnny. Can we have
a worthy send-off.
Can we have,
If I can
please? I'd like a
Go ahead.
dexterity roll at advantage for your signature move, please.
Okay,
As you draw your spur across the trail of oil.
dexterity. Oh my god, I'll probably fail it.
You're on advantage. So yeah, it goes textbook. It's down to code, Johnny, and you light the trail of oil with your spur, and it goes up, and the guards start to burn, and as do the dogs. And I'm glad to give you inspiration, Johnny, because I've got inspiration on a piece of paper, and I've only just remembered to use it. And
Yes.
that is where we shall leave tonight's game.
Okay.
Cool.
With a
I'd
pile
like
of burning
to-
bodies.
I'd like to
Oh, go
add
on,
that
sir.
Lucy is very
Yep.
impressed by Baldred's style of lighting the fire. I had a tinderbox in my hand ready to do it, and then just like, ooh.
Okay. Cool, guys.
That's
So
how we did things in my day.
Well, he's going to say a lot of in my day and when
This
I was
all
alive.
fields.
Back when goblins were.
Oh,
Back
this were
when goblins were
goblin-infested
goblins
fields when I were lads. It
I really enjoyed that.
was good.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it's,
I hope I didn't
again,
disrupt it too much with my silliness.
no. This is like it's not a
This is a
serious
silly
mate.
game, Johnny.
It's
This
a
is a
dot about
very
game.
silly
So.
game.
Well, I don't know. Even the games I try and make serious are not serious because they have
No.
you and Hayden in them.
Yeah.
So, so it's
thanks for giving me a mention as well, Alan.
I tell you what, I really enjoy the fact that I try and make Darker Heresy quite serious in tone, but it's always brought down by Johnny and Hayden. I feel like it adds an element to the game that otherwise, it would be a bit bit too serious without that.
yeah. Johnny.
We've got to bring it back. We've got to bring it back down to earth. We have to. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed my debut.
My debut. Now, say your prayers and go to sleep.
Well, I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna have you as a debut character in my game. One more can like put you in something between games when you're not available.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, well, definitely.
Oh,
I've got Dilson in a box. Yeah,
Dilson?
when we need to put him away. Yeah, sorry, Tom.
I kind of
Very good box. You are.
I'll message you tomorrow, Hayden, about Johnny joining your game. I've had a bit of an idea about something I'm going to do.
I'm only going to
with
put him in
Gold.
if he's available. If not, like he can go jump.
Go fuck yourself, Johnny.
I'm only kidding, Johnny.
Anyway,
But, I mean, I'm not taking pauses for anybody. This game carries on. If you got to
God.
spend the game in a box because you missed it, you spend the game in a box, man.
yeah,
Wow.
You know what I mean?
fair
Wow.
enough.
Harsh but fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
However,
Legit.
Well, I will fill you in on what has happened later. It's just sometimes people want a game later, don't they? So
yeah.
I'll just want to accommodate for that. That's why I've done my game.
Speaking
So
of,
if you really go in, I will just put you in on the extra bits, but you'll still get to take part. So don't worry about it.
Cool.
We won't take it too much further, but we'll just piss about where we are. You know what I mean?
If you're being buddies, can I be like you know, like in War, in like the old
with me,
Warcraft,
Johnny.
the old Warcraft,
Discuss
the
with
old
me,
Warcraft,
Johnny.
Hey, oh yeah, I'll discuss it with you.
Discuss it with me.
Johnny,
Don't give any
what's going
hints
on at
away.
the moment is Dave is playing a changeling, and me and Alan are goblins. And me and Alan have basically, we're goblins. We're not in charge. We don't make decisions. We need a boss. So we've latched on to Dave. We've basically made him our boss. We suggested to him that he should be our master, and we're willing minions. And his response was basically to slap me. And I was like, yeah, fucking like that. So me and Alan are brothers
That's the
again.
style.
And we're basically Dave's minions. But Dave's kind of like not really taken to the idea of having minions. It's maybe a new thing for him.
Yeah.
But
Keep
and then Tom's turned up as a bugbear in a box.
After he's lost his marbles.
Very good.
Yeah, Toad's lost his marbles.
Marbles. Where's my fucking marbles?
I didn't even tell Tom the way I was going to deliver him, did I, Tom? I didn't tell you
Nope.
where he's going to pop up or anything. I just found the situation. Listen, here we go. You must all know Tom was in the box.
Yeah, I think we figured that out.
Right, I better go for a slash.
Rightio. Oh, Johnny,
Yeah,
before you go, Johnny,
I'm gonna wet myself.
do you
I think John's
do you want to stick around for a bit and do a little bit of Dark Heresy?
Flipping it. Yeah, can do.
Everyone else?
I can manage it, actually. I'm at that weird euphoria point where tiredness now means nothing.
All
When
right.
you've carried on drinking through the
Achieved enlightenment.
drinking yourself sober.
Well, if Johnny's willing to stay for a little bit, then it's up to you guys what we do. We can either continue with Spring's crime spree, or we can go back to Johnny's mission.
Well, if Johnny's here, it makes sense to do Johnny's bit.
It does,
We're
but
all
I like to give you the choice. I'm going to have a wee. You guys discuss what you want to do. Tom, if you're not in a rush, if you want to hang around a little bit, you're welcome to join. I can figure something out. It's up to you.
Nah, it's cool. I need to get some sleep and stuff
right,
and sort shit out for tomorrow. So, cool. Take it easy, guys. Until next time.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Cheers. See ya.
I'll just go for a wee if you want to get logged into Dark Heresy and discuss what you want to do and blah, blah, blah. Back in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Dave. I think it makes sense to do Johnny's mission.
We should do whatever we've got the players for, and if all of the players are here, we should do the thing that all of the players are involved in.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put the kettle on. I fancy a cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm loving how you took to your character, Johnny.
Cheers.
It was natural. Yeah, it was good.
I thought I might as well give
It's
him like a
like-
tinny voice, and I'm drinking like a tinny, so I thought I'll speak into the beer, and make his voice like that.
Yeah, I think it was. I say when like it's like earlier on, you're like, "Do you want to make a character, Johnny?" It's like, "No, you do. You make one. It's fine." So I kind of chucked one together, obviously, and then it was quite a quick thing to make the character, right? So you don't know, and I just feel that you really took to him. You know what I mean? So you kind of I thought it wasn't like there's quite a few bits I was trying to go for. I thought you're gonna like this. I would think because it's yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool. Very, very, very cool.
But I say I think it went better than I expected, just because how easily you took to it, mate. And
What's that? Johnny being Lord Baldred.
oh, it's fucking pretty good. But honestly, the kind of relentless innuendos with the ring, just I mean, that was made about 1 hour of my role playing. So I was like, let's just see how long before these guys burn out. No,
If you were good legs with a ring.
they've got more. There's a lot of legs to this ring. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's fucking. It's got. Yeah, so it was funny.
It was
Cool.
good.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being part of it. I enjoyed him bursting forth from the ring, and
Yeah, it was
leaping
good.
into action.
It was good.
Cool.
Oh,
I enjoyed that session as well. Nice bit of role playing, isn't it? Really
Yeah,
good as well.
yeah, it was cool.
right.
Yeah, it's good.
Most enjoyable.
Cool. I'm glad you liked it, guys. So.
Stuff.
But yeah, like Johnny, you can if you're free when we're playing one of these games, you can just pop in and out. It's so easy to. That's why I did these kind of pokeballs. You know what I mean? So any players who want to join in but can't necessarily make it every week, they can just pop in and out of the rings, right? So they, so you don't.
No, it's a really good idea.
So, but the options there, right? So.
Yeah, man. That's I really like the idea of him just being like a Pokemon type thing.
You're gonna be a pop in, pop out character in my campaign as well, Johnny.
Battlemaster as well. Battlemaster's by far the best fighter subclass, I think. It's got such versatility with all those the maneuvers you can do.
Oh,
you
you
can do shield bashes and pushbacks, and
you
can do trip attacks and disarm attacks, and there's about 10 different maneuvers, I think, and you get so many when you get to a certain level, and every time you level you can swap them out, and I think it's 2 levels you get a new one. And they add to the damage, and they also do cool shit. It's really smart.
Yeah, I like the idea.
Changing you can change your fighting style over time if you want to play a different style. Just keep
It's like the idea of just shield barging somebody, or attacking somebody and then sending them flying and stuff like that. That was really cool. And then using 2 weapons as well, like a Morning Star. It's quite a brutal weapon.
The shield.
The sword as well. Shield bashing, all sorts of stuff. You could do. There's so much stuff you can do with.
The thing is as well, when you're wearing plate armor, your AC is pretty high, so you can dual wield and not worry about taking damage as much because you've got a lot of health. You can just go smashing stuff, and then when you encounter something big and scary like a dragon or something, you drop the second weapon, you pull your shield out, and it gives you 2 extra AC. So it's cool. It's the only problem with fighters is when you get beyond about level 8, they don't scale as well as wizards and sorcerers and.
It's not just fighters, though, is it? It's anything that doesn't have spells.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
but I think
true.
fighters suffer the most.
They do, because they are just fighters.
Do get that glorious sneak attack damage, and which kind of keeps them in a damage rating with everything else.
There's ways of mitigating it.
Other things which don't have spells, I'd say thieves kind of scale up, don't they? But assassin damage scales up.
Yeah, but there's ways of mitigating it with magic items. One of the things I did with Claws, with Lon in the other campaign, who is a barbarian, fucking brutal. He's always been brutal, hasn't he, Lon? He's always been one of the highest damage dealers. He gets the most kills every fucking session we have combat. But it's now started to dacker off a bit. But he's had this magic axe since day one that has scaled with him. And I've given him little tweaks and little abilities that let him do more out of combat stuff. Like he's got this bizarre link with the axe where he knows history stuff he shouldn't know and stuff. So, I've given him other little tweaks, and I've also given him like the ability to lock onto mages, and he can pinpoint spellcasters, and he can be up in their face, and he gets bonuses against spellcasters because it's a story thing. But that was my way of like giving Lon a bit more oomph as we get into the higher levels. But we haven't seen it yet because you're in the mid range, aren't you? But when we get to like level 12 and above, I'm hoping everyone's going to balance out a bit.
But you say rogues aren't as bad, Hayden. What you got to bear in mind is a high level, max level rogue. Yeah, they're doing decent sneak attack damage. A max level wizard is literally granting wishes, stopping time,
changing world. Yeah, yeah, literally changing reality. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's like-
you can't argue with that. Really,
look at what that wizard did to you last night, Dave. Where he got 5 turns in the first turn. He rolled highest initiative, so he went first. And the first thing he did was cast Time Stop, which gave him an additional 4 turns. And he put 2 of the party down in his first turn with lightning bolts. And he cast Mage Armor. He buffed himself, didn't he? And the only reason that he died was because Menace got really fucking lucky with 2 crits in a row. Otherwise, he would have just carried on dishing out damage. But anyway. Yeah, wizards are bonkers, which is why I'm not playing a normal wizard. I'm playing the Blade Singer because it's less bonkers. It's better for fighting, but it's less bonkers in terms of breaking the world.
To be honest, you effectively killed 4 people last night in that fight. It's only because I had Death Ward up.
Yeah. I didn't know how that fight was going to go because like. It was balanced on a knife edge, but the fact that I rolled the highest initiative is what swung it. If that hadn't happened, you'd have locked him down straight away. But yeah, that's what nearly broke it. Anyway, let's forget about fantasy. Let's forget about elves and dragons and all that other nonsense made up stuff. And let's go into the 41st millennium where everything's lovely. Okay. Let me just stop the recording